recording going. Okay. It's the Murder Squad! Murder Squad!
We should have a theme tune.
I have bars immediately.
Have you got a townsfolk you need murdered?
We need
Say who worships fate!
The whole town needs murdering. Brilliant!
That is legit. Just say they worship fate. I'll be right there.
No, liar! That's what Fato worshippers would say.
We'll ask your dead corpse. That's what we'll do.
Alright,
Speak with dead.
I'm going to kick straight off with Tom, even though I'm sure you know who is in the Murder Squad. We'll go around the table and just say who everybody is and what level they are, because I enjoy being reminded what level people are. Harriet.
I am Harbinger. I am a 16th level paladin, and I am like 800 points off being level 17, which is not going to happen tonight, apparently.
Well,
Edging that level.
you got to kill 5,000 experience points worth of stuff.
Pages.
Or do a developmental plot point worth 5,000 experience points to... Alright, Ross.
Dramos, Tiefling, level 16 sorcerer, needs way more than an 800 experience to get to level 17.
Yeah.
So if we can do 25,000 points worth of experience,
25,000.
that'll be fine.
And what is your special skill?
Annoying people and being a rules whip.
And what's your ideal first date?
Well, don't know.
John.
I'm playing Garr, the Goliath Barbarian / Druid. He's 12 points in Barbarian and now 5 levels in Druid, so he's dipping more into the calmer side these days.
Okay. Any special skills?
Getting hit repeatedly and somehow surviving.
Oh, I'm going to have to go back to Harry now. Any special skills?
Killing fate worshippers.
Darren.
Raspin, human wizard, level 15. So the baby of the party, by the sounds of it. Although maybe you're the baby.
I'm lower.
And about 1,200 off 16th.
Okay. Any special skills?
Raspin, probably, hopefully having the right spell at the right time.
Okay.
I think it's probably a special skill normally. Or versatile.
There's a problem solver.
Problem solver.
I think if that's Swiss Army
Darren's
wizard.
got any special skill, it's making me go.
Fuck's sake.
I did apologise profusely several
Checkmate.
times.
No,
for
no, no,
having,
no.
having what
That's
felt
fine.
like completely
No, it's great.
de-amplified an encounter, but
No,
The dragon
no,
thing was fine, and in fairness, I think if you hadn't blocked it in, then
We'd
you'd
been
been in
in
trouble.
we've been scraped off the floor by a spade. It's like, that's what will be left
it
of us.
was. But no, I enjoy that element of
I do.
of problem solving, should we say?
I do. I like the moments where it's just
But
like the first time I think it was iconic for me looking at the Bishop of Fate stats, and there's nothing I can do. I guess I'm going to get kicked off here then. Archie.
Hello, my name's Archie. I'm playing Malamir, the level 13 evangelist of Garr. And his special skills are having an alibi.
Having an alibi.
no, I would actually say it's making other people look guilty
Oh, interesting.
rather than you having an alibi.
I didn't make yourself look
Surrounding yourself with gullible friends, I think, is your
You've got the disappointed father tone to a T, doesn't it? Everyone's your son. It's like, no, you go to bed without tea.
Oh, that's not a disappointed father tone. Harriet knows the disappointed father tone, don't you?
Let's not talk about it.
Flashback.
Yeah, well, as long as you're happy with that.
That's just manipulative. That is.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
Dan, who are you going to be?
I am Mr. Reinhold Breyer. I am a 13th level cleric and 1 in wizard because I need shield. And my specialist is, I suppose, I'm Lorey's #1 groupie.
Yeah.
Probably he is. I know he's going to die at some point.
Grouper or groupie?
Wishes it was the other one.
You know my policy: motivate the players by taking something they love and destroying it.
I know his time is due.
Yeah.
I know it's just I'll enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah. Well, he has to go.
Sorry,
You-
you will do.
Saying that, by the way, just reminds me, I don't know if I ever said, but after we did our DM's meeting, Sam said, it was really interesting overhearing you talk, because really, it's just like a mental health session for all of you.
Yeah.
Like, you just kind of like big each other up and just be like, how do you deal with this thing? It's not about playing game stuff.
No, because I think there's a lot of stress and trauma involved in
Trauma, yeah.
running, managing all these people's expectations, and walking away from a game thinking you've successfully entertained people. I think you can feel quite
pressure.
down easily, and I think that once your opportunity to say to everybody, "No, you've done a good job. That's good.
I was just
Remember the
reminded
good times."
Because you said, you're going to take away something that we love. So,
Yes, yeah, that's right. That's what it's all about.
Don't turn into a big
Like I
bad
say,
evil guy.
what do you want about your D&D session? This. No, you don't. I know what you want. You want to suffer.
You walk around the corner, you see Lorey has no arms, legs, or tongue.
God.
Take him round the back of the shed and put a shotgun to him. It's just like
How do you
running
say
around
you would
his
think you
misery.
could talk to
Yeah, I'll fire all of you.
Probably could.
No, Lorey is definitely something that needs healing.
He'd be
for.
turned into a magic carp. All he could do is splash. You know,
Oh, he's in a
Roll into you.
that's it. Yeah.
All right.
Anyway.
So I'm giving it a couple of days. A couple of days have passed. So you have had a long rest. This also gives Malmir ample opportunity to spend a couple of days at the tower, then potentially return to town to bring us all to the same place.
Very nice. Okay.
For old time's
So,
sake, shall we
I'll
say
bring the
we're
whole-
meeting in the Hun Goat?
Yes.
The
Yeah.
Hungo's still a thing, was
It
outside.
is. No, we had a pint in there.
Based on the conversation in the one as well, for game purposes, I'm considering the town, for all intents and purposes, the Tower of Darius and the Tower of Garr to be safe locations. So they are reasonable locations to end a session at and be able to safely travel from one to the other without any interference from me, unless something changes at the table.
Okay. That's
Okay.
fair.
All right.
I imagine me and Corin would have been at the tower for a little bit.
Yeah.
Checked it out and then come back to town.
Yeah,
so.
you've seen how much it is drastically improved thanks to the blessings
been a
that
guest
have been
room.
bestowed upon you.
In my house.
Oh, yeah. You
You
were
moved out.
I'm guessing Corin's at the tower. He's sorting out. He's doing some feng shui.
Corum's there, yes. If Corum's at the tower doing something, he's probably just, I just
Experimenting.
Stone shape these bricks aside just to check I haven't left anything behind them.
Yeah.
Just going to nuke this Janai stone again.
Every cavity in the building's filled with bags of holdings.
He's got a hoarding
Corpses.
problem.
Secretive?
One thing we didn't
It's
do,
a hoarding.
we didn't go and get the carpet. There's a
Shit, where's the
carpet,
carpet?
flying, sitting on the other side of that wall.
Up by the village.
I'm pretty sure it got left there.
Yeah, it's in the bag of holding. Right?
No, they got the bag of holding back,
Oh, okay.
but we didn't get the carpet back.
I don't know where that is.
From that town with the waterfall.
No, remember we were those towers that when we approached, you had to approach them to deactivate them.
Oh yeah.
I came back and I flew through it, and the carpet went that way, and I went that way from memory.
Oh, that's gone. That's still flying.
So
It's gone round the world.
I think. Is that right?
Can't place.
Maybe you just scry it.
I'm trying to think back to it now. Were these the towers on the way to Brewdor?
No.
This
No.
is the towers at
It's
Temple of
actually
Garr.
in
Before we
the-
went, we had to go through like the cavern setup. So to get into the Garr place, we had to go down to the caverns.
The Dwarven Caves.
Dwarven
Yeah.
caves.
Yeah.
Before that,
Yeah.
there was like a cave we went in. I got vague recollections of a cemetery. Went through a cemetery,
Okay.
went
right.
down through a set of cave
Yes.
networks, met the big giants,
Yes.
got split up. Me and Gartok were somewhere. We all ended up meeting back.
Yes,
apart
you're
from
right.
Corin. He ended up running from somewhere, and we all met up in the centre. Then we went into.
It was at the beginning of.
Did we go through the portal?
It was the
where
beginning of
Sartine
Sartine's
was,
tomb.
And then inside that was a set of towers with an electrical field
Yes.
that kept electrocuting us.
You've got an incredible memory to remember that. Well
And
done.
it had beyond it was like a pit with I think I can't remember whether there was a walkway over it or not.
It was at the start of Sartine's tomb.
Yeah.
That was, yes. Yep, I remember it now. Oh, well remembered.
Like 9 months ago.
Yeah, it was about 9 months ago.
I can get us there.
Yeah.
Oh.
I probably would have
Pop out
tried to
before I-
describe the location recently.
Okay, that being the case, it's right there,
Good.
just on the floor.
Still got a rip in it as well.
How many times can you teleport?
Just hit the Tesla button to come back.
Oh yeah.
So you could just pop
Return
it
to
and pop out.
Return to home.
Level 7 level.
Give it a week.
You could just pop it in and out.
Good.
What could go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong?
Could Harbinger and I have bought a house somewhere in town?
Secretly.
You got 6 months worth of paperwork to go through first,
Oh god.
and some bullshit.
Actually, yeah.
You gotta do-
I don't want to relive
I know.
this.
I've gone
Yeah.
through this. Is
Yeah, this sounds shit. Let's not
This-
do that.
it's not RP.
Let's
This.
go back to the hole in the
bought one time.
ground.
This is drama.
The market was good. We
We'll
got.
expedite everything.
Yeah, no.
Under duress.
I
We
don't
want
know.
to see whether we could procure somewhere secretly that no one else knows the location of.
Maybe we need to do that today.
Yeah. We can do that instantly.
You can do it.
RP house viewing.
I think that the medieval purchase of a house would probably be a lot more expedient than it is today.
God.
A lot less in the way of
I don't think
surveys.
we need a mortgage actually
No.
because we.
So
Well,
here's some
we
money,
used it.
here's a key. Done.
Some
He's
surveys
rich.
will be quite a few months away.
You've got a sugar daddy, have you?
Talk about that.
Okay.
Gotta get my pocket money somehow. I've got lots of stuff.
The room
Pocket
is
money
restarted.
comes on you.
What did you do?
So let me categorise this according to what the
all
general
true.
rules are. Do you want a livable home with 2 bedrooms and a main room? Do you want a fully furnished home with 2 stories,
That one.
5 bedrooms,
Oh Jesus.
cooking,
What?
spit and amenities?
A cooking spit.
Yeah.
I can't.
Or do you want a noble manor?
No, that's too obvious.
I see what this relationship is already.
Yeah.
You
You
come to
haven't
the
asked
estate
his opinion
agent.
at all.
No, not that one.
I'm just paying for it.
Travis over there thinking I need a hobby room,
A hobby
a
room.
garage.
I need to knock them all through, and then it's one hobby room.
If you're
Doing
interested,
that.
okay, it's going to put you back 6,000 gold.
That's cheap.
Oh, it's fucking cheap in here.
Yeah.
Because
10 grand.
So
At least.
when you went it for it, it was right. The town was in ruin. There was loads of places available. No, you got yours as the auction, didn't you?
Auction,
You got
yeah.
yours at the auction. Yeah,
It's
and,
like about
Off the expenses.
and right after the Morfell's occupation, there were loads of properties. But as I
It'll be
described
an
recently,
expense claim.
the town is packed. So any house you get is going to
How
have
much
to
was
be
the
a
fixer?
purchase.
Let's do
So
some
we can get the 2 stuff.
We will get the 6,000 gold one was the 5 bed.
Yes. Do you want to know how much the noble manor is? Just
Go on,
Go
Andrews.
on.
25,000.
Yeah, well, we can afford it, but it'll
Running
get
cost,
burned
though.
down by a dragon imminently.
Running costs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get the. You know.
Five bedroom flooding.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go for one of them, and then you can let us know the details of it at some
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
What's the 2?
So-
what's the 2 bedroom? The 2
No,
bedroom?
let me rephrase.
Oh,
'cause
yeah,
I've
you're in
misread.
that.
So the fixer upper is 600 gold. Okay, the
That's your
6,000. It's a fully furnished home with 2 bedrooms, and you've got the downstairs and effectively the kitchen.
How much was that one?
That's
the
6,000.
That's six.
Okay.
That's
If you want the noble manor with 5 bedrooms and all the amenities, that's 25,000.
grand.
Oh, bloody hell.
Wow.
6,000 for 2 bed?
I know that's exactly how everybody feels when they go to Nick Tart these days.
Yeah.
Just go for the 600.
It's like
Yeah.
300 grand for a shithole.
Well, we'll get the shit all.
I'll
then.
take it.
Because
Yeah,
we might
that's
as
a
well do
bargain.
it up ourselves.
It's a single room. It's a building with a door, and there's
No,
the
no,
room.
sell it, Jamie. Sell
That's
it.
a
please.
shed.
Oh right. What you're looking at here is an ideal opportunity
Okay. Alright, no.
to realise your dreams in a manner of your own fashion.
How much
Open
XP?
plan.
How much XP is he worth? I kill him immediately. He's in an abandoned house, all alone.
Previously owned by demonic entities,
Oh, it's definitely mine.
the building's
I'm there.
always warm.
Now do Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen.
I can't do Llewellyn Bowen. Can't do
Just
it.
be long-haired twat. That's all you're gonna be.
So we go
Purple.
for the 6,000.
Purple.
Yes.
Gold and purple.
We're sticking with the 6,000 one.
6,000. Okay, 2 bedrooms, half the whole shebang. It's the house in Whiterun in Skyrim.
For some reason, the taps cost £500 more if you want them working.
So we've bought a house, 2-bed.
Yeah, we'll talk about where
No
it is.
toilet facilities.
Where are those?
Who has toilet
You got
facilities?
Yeah. Pan or an outdoor.
We got the trap door.
Hang
Tea
on,
bar.
when was the last time we went to the toilet? No, let's not have that.
When was the last time?
When was the last time we went to the lift?
That was funny.
On a role play.
Yeah.
I know. The thing is, I took a shit in the Temple of Fate.
That was
Yes.
the last time.
Yeah.
Yes,
You did
Dan.
quite a frequent.
Out of
before
all
that.
of the players in this entire
Yeah.
campaign, you're the only one who's described having a shit to me.
Several times.
Several.
Only because they deserved it.
Never in private.
Yeah.
House is purchased.
We have purchased.
Okay, you can have that house, which.
Cha-ching.
Extra.
You can have fast travel.
Woo!
Yes.
You get your Monopoly card in a week.
This is going to be 4 hours shopping, isn't it?
No.
Yeah.
You can have.
Mine's quite quick.
All right.
Some diamonds.
So it's on the corner of Catcher's Way and Westgate Street.
On the corner of Catcher's Way.
Go-
And Westgate Street.
Gartuk's going to dig up, hopefully, some money. I don't know if we want to roleplay this or get through the
I'm
shopping
gonna
bit a bit quick.
skim through a lot of it unless I think there's.
Just so we can.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I can do it, but we will spend all night with me just
it's
yanking your chains.
yeah.
So.
Yes, imagine if there's been a couple of days at some point Reinhold would have approached me.
Please, sir, can I have some money?
Effectively, yeah.
Okay.
And as we previously established, all my kind of like Dragon Horde loot I just buried in a chest and left it there.
Yeah.
So on the assumption it's still there, I would dig it up.
It is still there.
Excellent. And it'd pretty much be how much do you want? Because I'd take you to where I buried it, open it up, and it'd be full of platinum and gold.
Oh, that's a lot of cheddar.
It's a lot.
Oh my god.
What's it worth for you? Yeah.
Exactly.
It is literally to buy. I've got a small shopping list. It gets a little scrumpled list out. I need a gem bowl. I need a couple of £1,000 or 1,000 gold diamonds for resurrection. I need potions of healing, like at least 6 on me, just to get people back up. I mean, that's like 3.5, 4 grand. I mean, Malamir was kind enough to donate some for helping out with his eye, but it goes so quick when when a dinner costs £1,000.
Well,
Whatever.
just pick a number basically.
I think 4 would be more than enough for what I need. My costs is almost null.
So
I live off
a
jerky.
mix of platinum and gold. Then I'll give you effectively 4 grand worth of coinage.
Thank you. I'll take 100 plat and then 3,000 gold, if that's okay.
100 platinum and 3,000 gold pieces.
Is it 1,000 gold for the Hero's Feast?
Yes.
Yes, you have 100 platinum pieces and 3,000 gold. Just there you go.
Hold your hand. Thank you. Thank you, good sir. Praise Darius. Praise Darius. Yeah. And then I'll be respectful. I'll help him bury it. I won't immediately run to the shop once my sugar daddy's paid me.
That's classic child behaviour.
No, that's it. I'll walk into town with Gartok.
Okay. We see that all the time here. Mummy, I want this. Mummy, I want this. I want this thing. I want this thing. I want this thing. Okay, you can have it. They put it on the counter. Child no longer gives a shit about it once they've been told they can have it.
That's it.
Look at Archie nodding.
You little bastard.
I know.
You just want
It
it.
gets worse. The pink unicorn in The Entertainer that my youngest desperately wanted. I said, yeah, you can have it. She walked 3 steps and said, nah, I don't want it. Put it back. Wow, okay, weird. Walked out of the shop. What? What's the matter? I want that unicorn.
Of course you do.
What? The fuck?
What is wrong with you, child?
She
What is
had
wrong with them?
modified memory cast for a brief moment.
I guess so,
Yeah,
yeah.
She
that's
succeeded
it.
on her will save.
The unicorn spoke to her and say, "No, you don't want me."
She had a vision of what Harvard has been through for the last 3 years and decided no, and then left and realised actually it really increases your movement. Let's go back to the unicorn. Yeah.
Oh god, yeah, we got to deal with him as
Yeah,
well.
that's the plan, yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
you've got yourself some cash. You help him
Yeah.
bury the money.
Gonna go into town. I'm gonna do. I'll go through this quick. I'm after a gem bowl. I'll go to the same guy in the glass place. See if he can rock me up one for $1,000.
Yes, you can straight get one of those.
I want 2,000 gold diamonds for resurrections.
Yeah, I'll allow that.
I'd like 300 gold diamonds, please, for revivifying.
Okay,
Just
you can have that.
Nip down to the little temple just below your big temple.
I want
Okay.
6
What was the rest?
potions of healing. I think they're 50 gold a pop. Are they?
Okay, so
Yeah.
A bit risky.
potions we'll deal with in character.
No worries. So I can get the diamond and the gem bowl.
Yes.
Not a problem. Right, so I'll buy $3,000. Thank you very much, Daddy Gartok.
Now what do I got to do for it?
Well,
I could cast Regenerate on you and get your foot back, technically. I could put you back to your full height.
I'm used to it now.
You don't hit your head on doors as often now.
I'm not as often.
You only have to crick my neck this much instead of this.
don't forget his funky tattoos.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Or Regenerate remove them.
Probably.
That's what.
Yeah. Ooh.
Well, he's got different tattoos now from the original ones.
They're not like me painted on, they're actually skin colour now, they're actually palm of skin.
Oh, wow.
Ramos redrew them in finger paint.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're all his Goliath ritual stuff.
It was usually paint and bits of blood and God knows what else. Now they're just partly.
Is Yanniv still...
So there are 3 places at the moment you can go and get potions from. The word on the street says.
Okay. Whichever one sounded the most reputable.
Well, I'll tell you the names, and then you can go.
Well, yeah, do we do that? Should we do that after we meet up?
Yeah, sure.
'Cause I think
few of you might wanna
Ramos
go.
might want to go down to Yana.
Oh, I was walking in
long
with Gartok,
time.
just walked out with the jewellers.
Yeah.
No.
Should we? Yeah, we'll meet at
Is there
everyone go.
anything?
Anything else?
I
Anyone
was
else
doing a
wants to
little
do?
bit of shopping, but it's sort of similar things. So then if you need, I want to get one of the grand bowls, some ointment for true seeing, like 25 gold a pop, made of
Yeah,
ointments and stuff.
it takes a bit of. I mean, it's not as simple as when we used to have Zedivores. You have to
Yeah.
hunt around to get some of this stuff.
It'll be over the 3 days. I mean,
But,
it's just
but with all that time, then you can get whatever components you want without too much fuss.
well, yeah. I'll go through that and I'll spend the money.
Anything you want to do, Mami?
Yeah, so I wanted to buy those 2 diamonds. And then I've got a bit of evil scheming to do. I mean, just
No, I
regular
say-
scheming.
That's
Anything
Normal.
less?
That's good.
Healthy
So-
scheming.
Purchase bits and then we're meeting in the hungry.
There's one bit I want to do, aside from finding that money to Reinhold. It's been a couple of days' time. I'm going to cast a couple of spells. Well, the same spell a couple of times.
Okay.
Plant growth.
Okay.
Spell. I can do it. It's channels vitality into plants in a specific area. The 2 possible uses of the spell are granting immediate or long-term benefits. I choose to do the long-term benefit. If you cast a spell over 8 hours, you enrich the land. All plants in a half-mile radius, standing on a point within range, become enriched for 1 year.
Wow.
The plants yield twice the normal amount of food when harvested. So I would go out to the local farms and spend the day doing that.
Very good.
Increase the yield.
Yeah, the plants yield twice the normal amount of food when harvested. So I go around, see who's struggling, like the farmers that are struggling, and tell them that I can help.
That is
And
a fucking party.
You can increase the grass growth for the cows.
I know you're in.
Yeah.
Possibly Imogen. She's usually worshipped by
And all you ask for is a little worship.
it says the exact terms. If you cast this spell over 8 hours, you enrich the land. All plants in a half-mile radius stand on a point. So
Okay.
I don't know how big farms get, but half-mile.
My
is quite-
weeds are
quite a
terrible.
way.
It's just someone's weeds in their garden have tripled in size in a day. It's like, what the f-?
Yeah.
My
And they're
petunias.
enriched for a year. So it's a
Yeah, that's great.
third level slot, but it's
Imogen.
8 hour casting
Child
effectively. So it's a
Yeah,
couple of
why
days.
would
They keep in their bedroom.
Turns into like a Mario-sized. Like, yeah.
So where some of the local farmers are struggling the most, they'll
365 days on the trial.
get some help.
If only that was a real spell, you could just end poverty.
Teleportation circle.
They still have to work for it. They still have to,
Can you
farm their own land and whatever. But
Small
Yeah.
houses,
Life is never that good.
No.
You just attract a massive plague
You could
of
do that.
locusts.
Teleportation.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Increase the value. How many times have you cast that? Three
Nature has a
times.
balance for a
Okay,
reason.
lovely.
but Garthok's on a whole he's getting tired and wants to just
You're feeling the end coming.
Yeah.
I do have a weird one, which is quite a
Tired
bit
of
different.
fighting.
I
Yeah.
need to commission a exquisite chest.
Oh my! There's a couple of them in the
Oh,
temple.
yeah.
I
Crazy
can,
illusion all round
I
today.
can cast a spell to give you one, Master.
Ooh.
Got it. Work. True.
Has to be a permanent one. It's 5,000 gold worth.
Oh my!
Give me 25,000 experience and I can make it a permanent chest.
True polymorph.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's going to be available in 3
Probably
days' time.
something you've seen,
That's what I'll be
hasn't it?
commissioning.
Not true.
Okay.
Oh, really? Can be anything.
You can commission it. Perfect Glass can do it. To add all of the requirements, but it will take a week.
That's fine. And it needs to be another tiny replica worth 50 gold.
That's
I
so
know this
weird.
well.
Okay, well, Celine looks a little bit confused at that one, but not one to turn away.
So
5,050 gold.
Yes. Okay, the word on the street, there are 3 places to go for potions at the moment. Lotion and Libation,
Okay.
Tonics and Tinctures,
Mm-hmm.
and Roxy Stone.
Ooh, Roxy Stone. Which one's kind of nearest from Perfect Glass? Because like the armor started chafing a little bit.
Let me just see where I've got Roxy
But
Stone.
I know I've got to go to Hung Go because I'm looking at my chronometer going, fuck, we're late. Don't be late with Dramos. He's on his second pint, he'll get angry.
Soul is soul now, yeah.
You are late. I'm sorry, Dramos.
So
chicken as soon as you walk in.
Roxy Stone is off the marketplace, slightly to the north. It's on the corner of Market Way and Mylock Street.
Okay, that's fairly close
Sounds
to.
pretty
Yeah,
close.
yeah,
Sounds
yeah,
pretty close.
Alright.
Yeah, Tonics and Tinctures is actually on the marketplace.
Yeah.
And then
because
Lotion and Libations down the Western Docks.
Yeah, that was always the first one. Right, let's go and grab a pint, get some brekkie, and yeah. I want something. We haven't been here forever. God,
Go to the Hung Goat then, yes.
back where we started, eh? You feel people are looking at us? Just weird as we've been walking through.
Well, we do stand out.
Yeah, but I'm not sure. I'm just getting something, you know. See Reinhold just his hand kind of shake a little bit and just playing with his coin purse a bit, kind of bit nervous. Hey. Right, let's go and get a pint.
Whatever we've done, we're doing the right thing. If the people believe it or not, that's different.
You know we were in front of the gods, and didn't you feel they're scared of us? Didn't you feel it?
I don't see them as gods. They're just people with more power.
They are gods, but the thing is, we killed one and we're about to kill another. That's if they're not worried, you know. But yeah, I'm overthinking. Drink will solve this.
We're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
We're leaving this place better than we found it.
I hope so.
I think so.
I need to talk to Dramos about Mal's Eye. I know it was a new spell, but I don't know if it was me or him. I know he's been possessed by Garr. He turned into that thing, but something, that spell should have worked better. That should have completely cured him, but it didn't. It was off. Felt wrong. sure Dramus will know. Right, I'm hungry.
Let's go find them.
Let's go and get him. Yeah.
We'll stomp across the mile. Let's go find the hung goat.
Okay. Yeah, you set yourself into the hung goat. Already has some drinks. There's a bard playing in the corner, and general group of people. You do get noticed quite obviously. A few people watch you warily. A couple of people nod and smile as well at your approach. And familiarity is. I mean, and in a society such as this, actually recognising people is quite a feat. You don't have pictures of people or newspapers and things like that. But clearly, there's recognition on the face of nearly everybody. But you settle down to the booth that you have, and get yourself a jug of whatever drink you want, and
Jug of
relax. Relax for a moment while gentle sound, just instrumental sound coming from the bard, no singing or anything. It's soothing for this time in the morning.
Good morning. Sorry, we're a little tardy. Got caught up in shopping.
It's not fine.
Please forgive me, Dramus.
How are things in the towers? What's the Tower of Darius like?
Oh my god, it's pretty. It's doesn't smell like an old tower anymore. It's like the dust is gone. Stone's clean. Oh, it's just,
There's still that room with the circling.
You've still got. Has it got the place to pray and teleport into?
It's pretty much exactly as it was before it all fell down, but the worn brickwork is all looks like tightly, freshly carved stone.
Like when we went back in time and saw it when it in its former glory.
Pretty much when it was in its former glory, yes.
What about the demon room?
That's the whole song of that.
Oh, okay.
The any magical trappings such as the circle on the floor is still present.
So there's a demon room.
Yeah, Coram said not to go down there, but
We need
I
to
mean,
bring that room back up again.
we
Might be what Karen's doing.
quite. He was talking about something about hallowing. I'm sure it'll sort it out. I've got to get him stuff from town anyway, and then go back. But
It's just a reminder, it's powerful magic, one which I was drawn to reading.
I'm sure he'll be sorting it, if not already has done. I'll make sure. I'll send a message. Pay a courier.
Drink?
Yes, please. Are you here, or have we got everyone here?
What would
I'm enjoying a nice glass of wine.
Breakfast wine.
Yes.
Another wine, Raskin?
Yes, please.
Garter?
My ale with his ale.
No, just a water, please.
Water.
Me too, please.
Petrol,
Something strong.
brandy, just a pint of brandy.
I'll go to the barkeep.
Okie dokie.
And breakfast.
Oh yeah,
Large one.
full mistass, please.
Can I have... what ales do you have?
Let me see what I have. How I wished.
Oh, have you got named ales now? Have we got Dramos'
It's
Delight,
it's changed a few times.
Harbinger's Woe?
I love it. That's what my next burr batch could be called. Harbinger's Woe.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about taking some to the Empire, so
Oh, that's terrible.
I just brewed a batch and it was actually quite good, but I was just calling it Blakeman's bog standard brew because it was just generic lager.
Oh, dear, have I accidentally named your next brew?
Yeah,
all right.
Whoa,
I'll take a
envy.
10% commission, please.
Before anything.
That's it.
Yeah, might make a label.
Where are you now? Open the Google Docs.
Alright.
What's going on next door?
They're losing already.
Kieran's looting already.
Oh, yeah.
I've not even finished the battle.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Get in
Okay.
there. You got to get in there early.
Are you looking for ales?
Ale, wine, strong drink.
Pint of brandy. A bottle.
Okay, so we've got for ales we've got 3 at the moment. You can have Roaring Eagle, Slog, or Old Stinky.
Slog sounds appropriate.
Are you
for
sure Old
recent
Stinky
times.
has been very popular?
Slog is definitely appropriate.
Is that more the after effects?
Okay. All right. Well, Slog is cheap. 3 copper a mug for Slog.
Okay. Do you find us wine?
A wine.
I'll look back. Is it red wine that Rassen's drinking?
This time of morning, probably more of a white one.
overboard.
White.
Oh, I was the alcoholic.
Okay.
It's a camel pack, isn't there? It's just box wine with a tube.
Yeah.
We got a lot of trauma.
Finest elven wine, honest.
We're not pissed. We're not awake. Yeah. So, I think we need a special session. Like, I might put in my first special session of a psychiatrist session.
Yeah.
Reinhold's going to go to the psychiatrist.
Yeah.
I've killed the god of death, the old one. And my father doesn't love me.
What is a full pack?
That's it.
It'd be a really funny video to do, like a Big Brother house, sort of like clips of each character talking to the psychiatrist.
Yeah,
What they
yeah,
would
that's it.
say.
Every single answer is, turns out you're in love with your mother.
Yeah.
That's what's caused this. It's like, what?
Cut to Lorey. You want to wrestle?
Don't even know who my mother is. I gotta be in love with her.
Yeah, you'd have a lot of
In
trouble.
love with the image of your mother. This is it. The fantasy of her.
You probably got the most fancy mother of all of us.
Fuck knows. Some bird
Oh, the
over here.
dirtiest.
Yeah.
I have 3 wines available for you. Red Ribbon, Mylock's Wish, and Jailhouse.
Jailhouse wine. If that's not bog wine, I don't know what is.
My looks wish. Go on.
Well, I was more attracted to Jailhouse.
That's where your mind is.
Let's go with the Jailhouse.
Jailhouse. Okay, how much of that would you want? A bottle or just a glass?
Let's go with the bottle.
Okay then, that's going to be 6 gold.
Okay. A strong liqueur of some form. Top shelf drink.
Okay.
I feel my friend is going through some trauma.
We will shortly. Based on what we have in your session.
What one was it?
Poor Duncan.
What do you do?
Nothing.
Oh.
We had a liqueur which swapped our minds. Which we drank and then Duncan had to play harmony.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay. The only thing we could read off of that is dragon's milk.
Sounds perfect.
Okay. How much of that will you be requiring?
How much would a bottle be?
Just a bottle of that. Well, it's 25 gold per glass. So for a bottle of that, you're looking at 300. You did say top shelf.
Of course, yes.
Put the bottle in.
Splash the cash.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Do you look like it yet? It could be 8.
Don't worry, there's a chest in a hole somewhere for you.
Yeah.
Yes.
And 2 waters.
2.
Waters.
2 waters. Okay.
I know my needle as well now.
Well or rain?
Sorry?
Well or rain?
Well.
Okay. Just 1 copper for each of those then.
Sure.
Charge for water after you bought the dragon's milk.
Okay. life in business. You should know.
You just drop 300 gold on a thing. They're not going to worry about copper on some water, are they?
Yeah, that's it.
So
Milk them while you got them, yeah.
306 gold and
got
no, it's 3 copper for the ale as well. So 5 copper.
Mm-hmm.
Hit him in copper.
Oh my good God. Bring out the barrows.
Dramos will be back next week.
Lovely.
Oh, I lost count.
He never loses count, don't worry.
Did it on purpose.
Yeah.
Would you mind if I could just have a glass for the liqueur?
Of course.
Thank you.
Stan. Puts it all on a tray for you.
Take it back over to the table.
Oh, lovely.
Pass the bottle over, pass your ale over, waters and...
Oh, Dramos.
Do you get it for yourself?
Any idea how expensive this stuff is?
Yes, I've just paid for it.
You didn't have to. You can take it. I can. I can't.
I can't
Can't accept this. Sure.
Why not?
Well, we all have a drink. Here we go. Right. Come.
It's,
Fine with
I
that.
will.
it's early in the morning right now. And you brought me back.
Oh,
That is nothing.
Darius brought you back.
You brought me back.
No.
And,
Enjoy your drink.
Thank you.
Whoa.
You can take a slug out of it.
I'm taking a good slug.
Okay. More than a glass's worth, you think?
Probably a good gulp. Let's just see what it is.
Okay. So this is the dragon milk, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the bottle contains effectively 12 glasses worth.
Okay. So I'll have.
It's a chocolatey, thick, chocolatey
Oh.
vanilla liquid.
Oh, it sticks to the roof of your mouth.
It does, and it feels somehow when it hits your throat like it's solid as it goes down.
Oh, just like home. Oh.
It's you feel a little bit lightheaded immediately upon drinking it,
Fuck, that's good.
and I'm sure it wouldn't affect you, but it removes a level of exhaustion.
Oh wow.
don't drink anymore.
Would I be aware of that?
You feel rejuvenated upon drinking it.
Oh fuck me, that's strong.
Save me some admin. I'm just going to tell you that's what it does.
Okay. Anyway, I'll put it in the middle. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, lots happened. Lots happened.
It has.
Corin's could be at the tower for a bit, but he sends his regards. How's your tower? You managed to have a look around.
Indeed, I have been there these last few days with some new acolytes to my cause. I've left it in the hands of Gushir. He will keep it safe in my absence.
Wonderful.
I assume all of the acolytes came back with me.
That's at their discretion, really.
Okay, so I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
No, I could have.
Yeah, Bassett would have as well.
The tower is not the same tower that you first entered.
Okay.
After whatever blessing it was that was brought upon it. The stonework is in immaculate condition. The tower is like new.
Okay.
There's a lot of people looking at us in town. I know we stand out like sore thumbs, but I feel it's more.
We are now some of the most famous people in the land.
I hate
not?
it. I hate it so much.
I'm afraid your fame has gone much further than you realise. One of my travelling companions, in fact, was very interested in speaking to you. They are a priest of Imogen.
Okay. Someone I know?
I would suggest you pop into there as soon as possible. The priest you're looking for is called Howl.
I have met him. Yeah, no, we went to the realm of Garr. He told us of Lorey's death. Yeah, praise Garr. No. I'll send a message at some point. Yeah. I was speaking to Gartuk about this recently. I just kind of look around the bar. Do I feel that anyone's looking, listening, paying attention?
Eyes are furtively glancing up at you. The bard has now switched into singing.
Is it Quiverstock?
It is Quiverstock, yes.
He's probably the reason why they know who we are. We had a word with him when we got back.
Yeah. You catch the middle verse of his classic crowd pleaser. Yeah. Wine ain't good, but it's gonna feed my grandma.
How is his singing? Is it good today, or is it?
No.
He's got cold, is he? It's all nasally.
I said, look you're here.
I'll
Go to work.
cast Mage Hands.
Mhm.
Can you use Mage Hands to cast spells?
Can't use mage hand cast.
I'll just get up and
Got
brush
that
past him
bread
and cast
from last year.
Incancibility.
Because you're familiar.
I'm not familiar. And it'll be Eagle Splendor. Advantage on charisma checks.
Oh, lovely. Having that. His tone of his voice changes, more enthusiasm. It's still singing the same crowd pleaser, but the performance has changed. I've got the bread from last year, can't you walk on it into a banana? Hey, na na na, banana na na.
My leg will start to tap and involuntary.
Yeah, the song is rubbish, but there's just something about
It's in
it.
your head. Must modify memory.
Grandma, she only eats
Grandma's
banana.
Remember, the magical world is not what it once was. Every usage is a little bit of power sapped away from you.
But it's still much better on the ears.
And that is true.
Are you worried what people think of us?
I'm worried of what the gods think of us.
We think highly of us.
Fear us.
The gods?
We're complimentary, Garr and Darius.
Can you feel it? We've killed one, we're about to kill another. We are tools of them at the moment. They would hope that we would go our separate ways. What if they turn around and said, well, we decided not to? What if one of us is manipulated in such a way? Go after Peridot. We'll go after... We shouldn't be killing gods.
And Kalos was not a god.
Oh, he... yes. Or a god in willing...
No,
trying to
not
usurp.
a god.
I don't mean to cause offence.
He had the powers akin to one.
Where does it stop?
Our intentions.
When the gods keep on doing what gods are meant to do, not interfere with the lives of mortals, not try and engineer things to their own aims, and let it get on with their own lives. And Kolos did not do that, neither is Fate. They are trying to disrupt the order of things.
I think once fate is dealt with, I would probably be leaving the group.
I'd be surprised if we're all here once fate is dealt with, but if we are, then this town, I think, is in need of guidance.
That's what I aim to be. I reside in the towers, help the Helvetians, but this has to stop at some point. It has to. We're dead in the ground, or we can't carry on.
I'll say it right now before the gods, I have no intention to hurt any of them other than fate.
Yeah, fuck fate.
Again, Fate's not really a god as such. Is now, has the power of one.
Well, they're worshipping
But
like
it's-
one. Have you
but
seen
ni-
that temple?
We have seen the temple.
Yes, we saw.
But that's the flock being misled, isn't it?
So yeah,
We
I
can't
said
do
We
anything
have
about
all
them.
been misled at times.
Yes,
we have indeed.
all we can do is take him out of the picture. Garr said that his hand was stayed by fate whilst we were fighting Ankelos. So, his influence is growing.
He's past the divine gate. He's here. We know he's here.
He's in those places.
He was the Rakshasa, you know, that one with the weird hands. That was him. When I went to contact about that thing, yes, he answered. Familiar old voice. Fate.
What did he say?
Deal's a deal. Deal is done. Didn't matter. There was no deal. He just wanted his influence on us.
Influence or the end he wanted, which was Ankelos.
He wanted him dead. Of course he did.
Why?
Who knows? What can you imagine going through his mind? What he could see?
I sensed always from my time with him that he saw himself as the ruler of the other six, not necessarily a destroyer of the six, but he saw himself as the overlord. Whether or not that is his intention, I was only being manipulated by him, but that may be why he wanted Ankelos removed.
Possibly.
I doubt that he was willing. Well, I'm sure it's a lot for the gods to deal with every facet of our human toils. So, if he has the other six to continue doing it for him, and he gets to get all the power.
Rule them.
What happens when he dies, though?
Yes.
Somebody else will take up the mantle.
This is it. We knew Garr was able to snap it back into his rightful place. What happens in the void when
What
he is
was
gone?
there before?
The fate was not. He doesn't occupy a space. He's taken the other god's powers, isn't he?
There were 7
He's
before.
not. He's not representing an area of
As-
faith beforehand, to my knowledge.
It's just the concerns that have been keeping me up at night. It's these questions. What we
There were
are
7 before.
meddling with powers.
You talk of
I'm not as
Templars.
learned as you in matters of the divine, but fate is.
More
That-
Falcon
was it
said
not
that
Garr
he
who
was
said?
a ancestor?
If Temperus is the missing space, we're talking that she's been missing for our entire human existence. So,
Was it Garr or Darius who said that fate was trying to take the other god's powers? Or
He said,
What's Garr?
"Where's the mask of
Some of
what was
their
it?
avatars. wasn't it?
Revios?"
he'd taken the avatars and consumed their powers. Every time he destroyed one of the avatars, he was inheriting their powers. I'm sure it was said.
But he
Saying
had
he-
more than one face.
So he could represent lots of different parts of. I don't know how you carve your divine areas up.
It is something we need to plan for,
Areas of influence, or
but not all for today.
No, we've.
What of the people, though? If we destroy fate, obviously you worshipped him for a time. What of the people that worship him still? Are they pardoned?
They
Are
have to be.
they will have to find a new path, and hopefully it will be more honourable than the one they had already been on.
When their prayers fall on dull ears. The
What if
righteous
what if they don't? What if they revolt and
Well,
cause
then
anarchy?
we will deal with them.
well, then they're choosing a path that will lead to
praising
conflict,
Darius.
isn't it?
That's what Darius will.
At the moment, they are worshipping a god who's answering them, and The council, in its wisdom, has granted license for Fate to be worshipped here. They are not breaking any laws. They are not
Should it
doing
come
anything
to
wrong.
us,
Yes.
almost expect them to see it coming.
Fatalistic, maybe.
Malamy.
It's probably Sardonyx which has suffered the most from Fate's rising.
Yes.
And Sardonyx will likely gain more influence again, like before.
We don't have any Sardonyx worshippers, do we? What's that?
That Jarek is a worshipper of Sardonyx.
Oh, I don't count him.
No,
No,
Seemed
confused.
big-headed. I've not met any others.
I wasn't think much of him. Okay, so what's today?
The prayer to Sardonyx might pull up that luck bead. It didn't do much good.
I need to
Give
get.
us with
Fate's
one,
right
she
in
take
him.
with the other, or is it he?
Oh, no.
I don't know.
There's a potion seller just around the corner. I could do with picking up a couple of bits. I don't know if you want to do a bit of a.
If he's still around.
There was two other ones. There was there was a word on this. There was the tonics and tinctures or something like that. I can't remember.
It would be good to see Yannick though.
Yeah, we go to Yannis. I need some potions. If we're doing a bulk buy, we can do.
Send Ramosson.
Oh yeah, we'll wait out. I will wait outside. Sorry, I'll give him me pocket money and I'll have a fag outside.
I have
Be
a
careful
few.
with the alcoholic drink you've had. It's quite strong.
That's got a kick to it. That that
Enjoy it.
well the morning stiff neck is not there anymore. So I think there's something special about that.
And keep it safe.
If you've got 10 minutes, I'll cast Identify. Just so I like, if we're sat in here finishing up our drinks, I'll just go.
Okay.
I think it would be worthwhile, like we did in our early days, to maybe come up with a brief list of things we wish to achieve today whilst we're all together.
I'd like to visit the quarries, if that's okay. Try and get some people up to the second one and actually get it back into use. I did try to employ some people to get others there.
That would be useful for yourself, Marley. You said you were looking for a mason, someone who not.
Yes, indeed. Although I find the tower is in remarkably good condition now.
I think that was a gift from Garr, as is the Tower of Darius.
Praise Darius.
It would be useful just to have some people there, just in case.
It would be interesting if there are any other towers as well. Tower to Darius, a tower to Garr.
Well, there is the other tower still in the North Woods.
There's a tower on the west coast. That's not far from where the quarry. I could do with parking in to see my farm and see if it's even still running.
So, there's two things that we need to do out of town.
I would like to find out too, though. I'd like to scry him and maybe call him to me.
Try and find him.
I would suggest you do that outside
Oh,
of
yes.
the town walls.
Do you
I
have
would
anything
agree.
of him? Maybe some hair or something on his possession, a saddle or something?
I might be able to find something from him in my gear. I'll have a
That
look.
would assist.
He was wearing everything when he flew off. So
Yes, but a bit of hair or
yeah. I was given this disc by Imogen herself to try and turn him back, but I believe she gave me a warning that I have one chance.
we have to be on this plane as well, I think, for the scrying to work, but we can search.
There's also
So
climbing.
scrying, quarry, farm, tower on the west coast. That's a very good tick list.
Anything else anyone needs?
I would like to find someone who might be able to do some research for me.
Research on anything in particular?
I will talk to you all outside of Ears of others.
A lot of people have got more involved in Keris's performance at the moment. He's doing a bit of a foot stamper about a dragon. A flagon, and then we'll kill the dragon. The paladin's a liar.
Just remind me.
He's running off on
Have
fire!
we got that black dragon to deal with as well?
Yes, he is in the north area, but just north of the
Druid door.
mountains.
We should visit
Dragon
Druid
Slayer.
Door. It's apparently an up and running.
Druid
It's all up and going now, isn't it?
Wolfspine. Wolfspine.
Perhaps we can head up to the west, then head back across the Brewdor.
It can take us to a couple of those places. Safe travel.
I have a request if
Yes.
he uses your powers then. All of you.
Go ahead.
So, I still wish to find her. You remember Benedicta?
Yeah.
She was the only one aside from you all who's ever been kind to me. Especially when I was struggling.
I remember her, yes.
She helped a lot when I was a lot angrier.
She still hasn't shown her true form. Not yet. She's hiding something from me.
If she's dead, then she's dead. But I wish to know.
We shall see what we can do.
Alright then. So.
I don't know how it works, you know. You can send some messages, you can
Well,
look at it from afar.
Scry for her.
the kindest thing first is to send a message, and then if we no answer, then it's via Scry, or we can go straight to Scry, but obviously it's a bit evasive. She might be on the toilet, you know.
No one goes to the toilet here right now. Just you.
What? You all have no anuses.
We're just like.
Everyone has a cantrip to magic it away.
Oh,
We
that
have an
was so
internal bag
true.
of holding. It's empty once
Only
a
30 times
A
a day.
nappy of holding.
But however, once it reaches capacity,
It's a nightmare.
it all reappears simultaneously.
30 years of shit.
Right. So, Yannick doing our scrying on Altibo, finding someone to do a little research, scrying on potentially on Benedicta,
Yeah.
visit Rasmus Farm, the quarry, and head up to Breedor, potentially have a look at that town on the west coast.
You are
Sounds-
talking of the one in the woods.
It's to the west of the woods, just south of the logging camp. To northwest, got Monarch's Way, turn left, go up towards where the logging camp was on the edge of that wood. The north, was it the north wood it was called?
The northwest, yes. I remember it.
And it's just to the west or southwest of there.
I'm not familiar with that tower. There's a tower in the centre of the woods, and there's
No,
a
the
in
tower.
north.
The tower is west of the woods itself on the coast.
Yes, the ruined one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And there was,
It was room into the bottom, and there was a room which was split into two at the top.
I think there was rumours of one north of the woods as well.
That's the one which is now the Tower of Garr, the Obsidian Tower. No one had
The
ever
one in the
been
mountain
there,
range.
and we emerged from there when
No,
it
that's-
rained.
I thought that was north.
No, that's north. That's so the Obsidian Tower or Gar's Tower is the one which is just above the Hall of Resurrection.
So
the
there are
mountain range.
there are
No, there's
there's-
one to the further west of that,
Yeah.
above the north woods though.
there are three towers.
That's to the east.
Little map of.
It's alright.
Yeah.
I think we're on the same page to which tower. Because the one which is just in the northwest of the woods, which had the split room. One was poor, one was rich at the top.
I would like to request something to do today,
Yes,
if
of
possible.
course.
Go there with the
I have a
hellhounds.
present for Lorey.
There's a lot.
I-
There's a
you
maze
need
in
to
there and a
find
lot of
one.
other things.
Yeah.
I heard he's about town, but
Oh, good, because I haven't heard anything of him. Well, we.
I have seen Lorey.
Oh, good.
In good health.
Not in good health at all.
Then we should aid him.
I have seen him fight some of the world's worst, and yet I've never seen him look quite so rough as he looked. Delivering criminals to the city militia in these last few days.
I'm sure he'll love that.
All right. Should we? Unless there is anything else, is that all right?
I think it's a good start.
Raspin's gone for a little ride.
My carpet.
It's back.
I think we need to pull one on the sides.
All right. Shall we see to Yannick first?
Made for
Clearly.
space.
It was.
Would you like
Expected
to?
as much.
Would you like to come to Yannick as well, Raspin, or would you like to begin scrying?
Well, I could just do some more healing potions. I will come. We'll scry later. Maybe we'll get a car.
Complete your
Yeah.
cast on it. Yes, drinking one of these will remove a level of exhaustion. However, pick it up, there are some side effects, ambiguous in nature regarding your threat response and fear.
Okay.
Okay.
So how would I interpret that? As in,
You just feel like it would make you incredibly brave.
Read, Steve.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
let's go to the arena. Ooh.
Fight me! Fight me, peasant!
It's the perfect drink for a Darius.
Oh, it's liquid courage, isn't it? Yeah.
Yannick's, I think.
That's
Yes.
wonderful.
Should we head to Yannick's? Unless there's anything else, I think that's quite a
No.
good list.
Yeah, I just pick up some potions. Nothing fantastic. I hope he's well. God, every time I walk into a shop, I feel like someone's died. You know, it's like,
been
yeah,
a
are they
long time
alive?
since we've seen these people.
Yeah. Is Bo? Anyone seen Bo? Is he alright? I mean,
The shop is
They
open.
probably hate us given what we're wearing.
oh God, yeah,
Can't
we
go
don't.
into
We're
those.
barred.
He'll
We're
spit on us.
I'll
With
chuck,
Bard.
Quicksilver. What's his name? Quicksilver.
It's Quiverstock.
Quivers.
Some Keris Quiverstock?
She sank into the water, witnessed by my daughter.
I'll
Down, down. My
Check
life
it.
was drowned.
I'll chuck a gold at him.
Dear God.
Oh, there is one more thing we must add to our list, although I don't think it is for today.
Mm-hmm.
The weapons and armor seller that we uncovered in that strange town with the statue of the Minotaur sold me a shield, and unbeknownst to me, there was a soul trapped inside.
that black shield.
When I offered that shield to Garr, he told me this was the work of. I've forgotten my notes.
I'll get it for you.
And he is quite.
Keris has just broken out his portable.
That's it.
It's
It's gone into an electro section of the song.
So I had to restart because it wasn't working.
Oh, it was there. I thought it was.
Yeah.
Trapping souls in items and stopping them arriving into Gar's embrace is heresy.
That's multiple counts of heresy.
Silvis.
At least 3 that I can count.
Silvis, yes.
Then the council mentioned as well that individual. Wait, that was us, wasn't it? Or was that the other group? Confused. I think it's this group.
What is that? What's that?
I got confused. We had 2 council meetings in the same session. The same
Yeah.
week.
We
I'm
had
just checking.
Council of the Gods.
Were we the ones which found out about the guy who was here to see
Yeah, I just
souls?
interpreted that you enjoyed the council meeting on Tuesday so much you took another group to have a second one.
I hadn't made the fucking balance. I was planning to do the
We
balance.
had a council meeting because we learned about the guy that was on the balcony that was watching us, and he was.
Yeah, was that this?
That wasn't
group?
this group.
That was
Okay.
that was
Ignore
B
that.
team people.
Sorry, my bad.
That
I
was B
thought.
team people.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fine.
While we're discussing that, can I ask who was the group that found out that that Jeffrey Howell was underneath the Temple of Fate. Did I hear that, or did I make that up?
A lot of the B team.
That's all the big.
That was the B team as well.
Yeah.
Father Owl's been told like 5 times, but he's like
well,
he's totally
kind
innocent.
It was Elril and the people that were knocking around with him at the time. So some of the B team know about it. Some
No, it was mentioned in the council.
Yeah, and then the B team.
Yeah, the B team. Yeah, it was Kashan accused him in front of. Said it in front of the council.
Yeah, there was definitely the whole B team.
Yeah.
Somebody said it in front of the council.
Yeah. It's
Cool.
confusing
All right,
because we were there.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sylvis, yes. The traitor will pay.
Silvers.
Add it to the list.
The murder list.
For some kind of squad.
We should have them. You know who's at the top of the murder list, don't you?
Who's at the top of the
It's
list?
not alphabetical.
Good old Mr. Caravan.
Yeah.
It's alphabetical if we start at R and come back round.
R, then F. Yeah. Sylvis is.
Roger and Frank are in for a rough time.
Yes. While we are considering our enemies, I must admit to being a little bit suspicious of people I meet most recently. Feeling very scarred myself by his presence.
Insight check.
I'm sorry, what?
I'd like to insight check that comment about.
Oh, yeah, I was fairly truthful, but
I got an 11.
deception or persuasion?
14 for persuasion.
Honest. Deception.
I think it says everything. The other day I introduced some NPCs and the players met and it was a bunch of new players. They were only suspicious of the NPCs, not the other players. Just like typical, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Not
Well,
once did
seriously,
a new
one
player get
did-
incited.
Yeah.
The one did cast from the Vivify, but we'll skip that.
Harbinger, why do you look at me so strangely?
She looks at everybody strangely, man.
I don't see well. But also, you had him in your head for a very long time. And as someone who has had someone in their head,
Speaking from experience,
yes, it is. It twists your perception on things.
He was a parasite for. I've seen big grumpy old self.
You're right to be suspicious.
indeed, I'm admitting that I am overly suspicious and his effect on me is unwanted. Should he rise to the top of our to-do list, I would not be upset.
Good, because I
fuck that
very
guy.
much would like to.
We've stolen half of your orb as well.
Once we've dealt with this business and a few other tasks, we should give him a code name. Soon to be murdered.
Twathammer.
Let's get some Janets.
Yes, good idea.
We're going to the docks.
Yeah, we'll head on
I'm going
there
to be
for the
actively
night.
looking out for Lorey as we're walking around town.
Okay.
Wrestling match.
Just
shout.
wrestling.
Someone wants to wrestle!
What? He appears.
The marketplace is busy by the time. The sky is quite clear today. Just a few darkening clouds on the horizon, but immediately surrounding area. Blue sky, sun shining down, offering little in the way of heat though, so late in the year. You head down the cobble path which would lead towards the summer docks. You know, you'd normally turn off right here on the road that leads to the western docks. You can hear a bit of a commotion coming from the direction where you know the arena is. No sign of Lorey as such, but you turn down the path on the right, head under the archway, and it doesn't take long for you to find yourself at the low set building, Lotion Libation. 3 stories, and that low door.
What are people needing?
about 6 normal potions of healing, some spicier ones, if you can. Some of the graters, if he's got them. Obviously, if you can do your work on... I've got coin. I'm using Gartok's coin, admittedly, but thank you. It's for the group.
And if he has anything that would increase strength or such, oil of... Oh no, I already have some oil of sharpness.
I don't think you got a chance to put it on your sword. It takes so long.
But that's why I probably still have it.
Yeah.
Keep going. I'm just going down it.
Racing, you said healing potions as well.
Healing potions, maybe a potion of strength.
Oh, it was a line thing.
Always good to have that.
Feel, Rasvin, we need to talk about your addiction.
He just loves toenails.
Wrong. To feel
If I
imbued with some strength.
Malin?
Nothing alchemical, but I've been looking at this staff you most recently, well, not so recently, gave me, and I'm wondering about its charges.
It's
The justice
You're
of violence.
deliberating. You can hear that there's a man across the street from Lotion Libation. He's wearing, effectively, he's wearing a sandwich board. He's got 2 boards on either side of him.
Oh no. Okay, yeah.
Everybody who passes between the opposite side of this, and he says, "No need to go there, sir. Cheaper potions to be found elsewhere. You want a leaflet? Leaflet, check it out now." Clearly trying to drum up business for one of the other potion sellers.
What's on this board? What does it say? Does it say
He's got Roxy Stone on there when it has a symbol of a large diamond, flashing stars and deals.
Oh god. Okay.
You were talking about your staff, sorry.
Yes, I find myself in possession of 2 very powerful staffs, one of which needs a bit of a recharge.
I'm sure he'll... Yeah,
Take it in
yeah,
and
it's
see
good.
if he knows anything.
The newer staff? The older staff? I wouldn't show him the newer staff. Just professional to professional. Just don't show him the newer one. It's a spicy staff.
I don't see there's anything wrong with it.
It's particularly spicy. But,
See,
Thank you.
I'm
Very well,
quite jealous.
I shall come in.
I'm just going to ignore the sandwich man.
Okay.
Maybe we can do something about him on the way out.
He makes a bit of an effort to shout directly at you. Be paying no heed. He came in the low doorway into the front room of the pianos. No one behind the counter initially, but it doesn't take long before he comes through the back room, just washing up his hand. Ah! One moment, my friends. He pops back out into the back room, comes back with a bowl of some sort of battered sticks. I've just made a fresh batch of these. I'd be happy to share with you. I'm so happy to see you.
In a while, too long now.
I'm having to offer just preparing complimentary snacks to make the visit to Yannis Lotion Libation something of a more pleasurable experience. Okay, it's a spicy. Yeah, and very crunchy, but not unpleasant thing. That's quite fond of it myself. What is it I can gift you with? I have all manner of people visit me all the time. I'm only just recently finding myself back, feeling like myself again, except for the malcontents trying to ruin my business. So little competition is reasonable, but this is competition that is just looking to destroy me. If no one can afford to sell potions for half price, there must be something wrong with them.
We can investigate for you if you will.
Yes, you could investigate. I know. I've heard a great deal about your exploits. It makes me very happy.
I'm sure they are all hyped up.
No.
Have you found
I was in the town when Morthel had occupied, and I was victim to his wants and needs. It is through the likes of yourselves and people like you that we have regained the town. Your exploits are not exaggerated, my friends. Not exaggerated at all.
How's your daughter?
Well, unfortunately, we lost my daughter.
I'm sorry to hear that.
She was very ill. Very ill. But enough time dwelling on the past. What is done, it cannot be undone. If it could be undone, it would upset the natural order of things.
We're here to do business.
And I'm more than happy to offer you the best prices that I possibly can. What is it that Yanef can do to help you in your next venture? Saving the world, no doubt. I imagine you wouldn't dally with anything less.
The question is always, Yannick, is what can you give us? Or what can you offer us?
I have been working overtime to try and produce enough things. Components are always of a short supply, but I am finding myself with stock shelves because demand has dropped off. I have all of the usual range of healing potions, things to make you slippy, things to make you large. No, wait.
Praise Imogen.
One sleepy, one large.
I can change you from a solid into a gas. I can give you mighty strength. I can make someone... I hate to use the word love, because what this does is temporary. It's just an infatuation for a short time. It's not true love in any respect.
Get Ravaran to love Garr talk and we'll see how well that goes.
I was very concerned from the gentleman who he wanted to buy 5 of the love potions and 5 of the animal friendship potions. It's quite disturbing.
Oh no!
Each to their own, yeah.
Praise Imogen.
I'd ask no questions. I have plenty of people who would be far too friendly to Yanef. But business is business, and I've known you for a very long time, so you have brought me many things which some have been useful and some have had to go out the back because you do not cut things off cleanly.
It is not my area of expertise.
No, it's not necessarily your fault. There's only so much you can do with a burnt corpse.
I can always bring a full corpse next time.
I have no storage room for that, and the council is not well funded enough to remove the bins any more than every second week.
Seems to be every fourth week if they're the way they're going. Have you got any oils to help with sharpness or weapons?
Let me have a look. I do indeed have an oil of sharpness. It is 2,200 gold pieces, but for you I will do it for 1,800 gold pieces.
It's very generous, yeah.
It's not as generous as you have been with your efforts towards the town.
How many healing potions have you got?
What class of healing potion are you interested in?
I've been asked to purchase quite a number. Around 10 normal, if you've got any greater or possibly superior.
So I have 30 standard healing potions available in stock at the moment, which I will do for the price of... I can do it for 700.
Who down?
Took it down.
Oh, yeah, one of them smoked, does he?
I think.
It's always worth a look. Yeah.
Careful, Dramus. We don't want to ruin the whole town's supply of healing potions, particularly at such a small amount of healing.
Sorry, 75, not 700. It is the superior, which is 700.
There may be other groups that require these lesser healing potions. Let us stick to something more sizable for us.
Have you any greater?
It's a great deal. Set up a potion shop.
Inflation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, they've gone up.
Simply me looking at the wrong line.
I just took it as 700 for the raw 30.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's
deal.
a cracking deal.
That's cheap.
I only
That's cheap.
Which one? Yeah, greater, superior. Also.
You know, it's
That's
outside. Oh, face pressed against the window.
Breathing.
That's cheap.
It's actually quite expensive.
Greater. It's a far more difficult thing to produce, and I emphasised that what you get from tinctures and tonics and Roxy Stone is not going to be the same thing. It is going to be 300 gold pieces for greater.
And then you said there was one that made you sleepy.
I said that I can make you sleepy. You want a sleepy one?
I'm just generally, you know what I'm like. If
Okay.
something tickles my fancy.
250 for oil of slipperiness.
Yeah, oil of slippery.
I can do that, yeah.
Not sleepy.
No.
Okay, I totally misheard that then.
I can make you slippy and I
I
can
thought you
make
said
you
sleepy.
That's the longest
sleepy and large.
I need something to stop the nightmares, Yannick.
The enlarged potion.
Yes. This is. Well, it is something of a rarity. I only have one of these, and I've not made it myself because I've not yet perfected the recipe for it. It is 11,000 gold pieces.
11,000 pieces of what?
I missed it.
And the strength potions. How many of those have you got? Enlarged.
Potion of large.
Okay.
So Malamir's been finding a chair to sit down on and has started a short rest. But his ears prick up when he mentions the potion of enlarge. How large does such a potion make someone? Could you describe the effect as huge by any chance?
Yes, indeed. You become huge for a day.
Interesting.
Day. That's amazing.
We didn't have the item.
I believe Rasvin still has it.
I thought
What?
the god took it. I thought we gave it to
Yeah, we gave him to the gods.
Oh, we
Gar took the big stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he? Oh.
Damn, Gar!
Yeah.
Your dad's not
While you're enlarged,
Daddy.
everything you're carrying is enlarged by the same amount.
Oh.
And when rolling damage for weapons, roll 3 times the number of dice.
Oh, huge
So you
talk.
said something interesting for you.
Huge talk. That would be amazing. You crit on that fucker. The world splits.
Do have the money won't be on me, but I do have the money.
Brutal critical point right now is 3d12. So that'd be
90,
9d12.
12 plus whatever you got.
Yes.
Come here, Ravaran.
These strength
Bring Waystone.
Oh yes,
Bring me your pretty face.
Oh yeah,
I
what's that?
have. Let's see.
You want Ravaran mounted on the end of the weapon whilst you're killing Fate. That's what you want.
So I can give you Heal Giant Strength for 125 gold pieces. I can give you Fire Giant Strength, 1,200 gold pieces.
Sorry, was that 1,500?
1,200 gold pieces.
200, sorry.
A fire giant and hill giant was
125.
Do you lift, Rasvin?
How many
Do you lift?
fire giant do you have?
Performance enhancing
3 fire
potions
giant available.
are dangerous.
Your testicles will shrink.
I do not need them.
You may experience erectile dysfunction.
That's what they
Yes, keep going.
Sorry, I'm outside.
All of the side effects.
I have a potion of mind control. It's not been tested, but I'm pretty sure I followed the recipe to perfection.
Who drinks the potion of mind control? The controller or the controllee?
That is the question, isn't it? You drink it yourself. gives you the abilities to effectively dominate a creature. This one is focused on beasts. I would not risk it on intelligent creatures as of yet. Something to work on.
How much is that one?
Useful.
To dominate a beast, let me see what mind control. It is 1,600 gold pieces.
Bargain. Clearly.
So
I'm working on the one that will allow you to do humanoids, but I'm thinking it's going to be at least twice the price looking at the components.
of course, it is a much more complex spell as well.
Aren't there some ethical issues around dominating actual people?
Yes.
Yes. Good.
But I could argue there are ethical issues about putting a sword into another person, and yet no one is trying to shut down the weapon shops.
And dominating is less painful than being struck by a sword.
You have not spent much time in the Temple of Images, my friend. I was forced to very recently. Domination going on there is very painful.
I'm referring more to the arcane domination.
Ah, yes, of course.
Could we take 4 greater? Have you got 4 greater heal?
I have 4 greater.
We take 4 of those. I believe Reinhold said he wanted 6 standard.
I think he said 6. He could have said anything, to be honest. My hearing's still a little shot on this side.
The oil of slipperiness.
Yes.
All 3 fire giants.
All 3 fire giants, yes.
Chug all 3.
Your lucky day.
Chug 'em.
Take the oil of sharpness.
Chug all 3, then enlarge.
It's perfect.
I'm very interested in the enlarge potion.
I have potions of vitality as well. I only have 2 of those.
What do they do?
If you are find yourself particularly worn down, you've been traveling in an arduous environment, it can wipe away any effects of exhaustion. And will maximize any healing that is cast upon you.
That's pretty clutch.
So it removes exhaustion you suffer from, cures any disease or poison affecting you for the next 24 hours. You regain the maximum number of hit points for any hit dice you spend.
Oh.
How much?
Oh. Especially for the squishers. For certain.
1,800 for the vitality.
Oh, that's good. When you need it. We're coming to the end game now. You've got to spend that cash.
We're in the end game now.
We are. Thanos is waiting.
Is this a party fund or something? What's
What
you
is
just
that?
buying a poster?
Stop! You have no idea what you're doing! Half the people and half those and half those!
Sorry, just got to do some quick maths.
Quick back.
Just
I'd
while
like
I
some of the
just-
hill giants as well.
Okay, yeah. How many hill giants?
I've got 2 hill giants.
Take both of those.
I assumed,
I just need to do some quick maths.
I assumed you'd come in.
I'm going to go up to the
Oh, I'm
It's alright.
already
It's
in.
alright.
I'm going to go up to the guy spinning
It's,
the
it's
sign or
only
wearing
a
the 2
small
signs.
shop, isn't it?
That's like,
Um,
you're right. What's your shift end?
About when the sun goes down.
If I give you 2 gold,
Yeah.
can you fuck off?
Yeah.
Give him 2 gold.
He takes the sign off, leans it against the wall just inside the alley, and off he goes.
Nick his sign.
Yeah, no, I'm going to grab the sign, snap it over Minnie a few times, and then
Alright.
stick it in a bin.
Okay. Won't be picked up for 2 weeks.
Lack of imagination. You could have put Yanis potions on it.
I don't think that far ahead. I'm a Darius worshipper. What are you on about? I've solved the problem, clearly. He's fucked off. The sign is broken. Done. I'm going to the pub.
Yeah, then you have some guy coming round and says, yeah, there's a guy outside with a sign that says Yanis potions half price. What?
They are half price. They were $3,000 yesterday. How much are we up to on
Yannick,
knowledge?
while
Yes,
my
yes,
friend calculates this, I need...
Mental maths is very challenging. Look at the way his fingers work.
I have a problem. I wonder if you can help me with.
Is it a delicate issue? Do I need to
It
take
is.
it? Oh.
My staff is
Oh,
uncharged.
the potion of vitality, I believe, will also help with this issue.
No. I mean this staff.
Oh, I'm sorry. I get a lot of people asking about the old.
Oh, of course, yes.
Yes.
I make a mental note to speak to you about that another time.
Problem.
Yeah, I imagine I'm outside.
Yeah, we're on the right side.
There is
Your staff is lacking charges, you say? Yes?
It's,
It will
indeed.
make you
A staff from the god of Peridot, I believe.
From the god of Peridot? Gift from him himself. I'm not surprised you people all are probably rubbing shoulders with the gods themselves, so powerful you are.
So the legend goes, it was given to Ioneres Gelion during the War of Divinity.
I have lots of gold, but
Oh, that is
not
cool.
here.
Why have I not written this down? I also started referring to
If
you
you
as
need
Arthur
help, get it,
instead
but
of
it'll take me time to
Varamir in the
drop
notes.
That's just going to get confusing.
Yes.
So basically, I'm leaving the choice up to you.
I don't know when that started, but I just realised it's because I write Artur, so...
Valamir Artur.
Yeah.
You may expend this charge from this staff and cast Counterspell as per the level of third spell. But it's only got 1 to
That's
4
not
charges,
including vitality, is it?
can't be
That's
recharged
including vitality.
automatically.
It's
Both
11.
of them.
It's 11.
Ah,
Sorry, vitality. Both vitality.
see.
But
Both
not
vitality.
that's why you need to
That's
figure out how
not to be a
to.
large.
Yeah.
It's gonna
It'll be like the blood of a virgin or something.
Recharging artifacts which do not recharge themselves is a challenging proposition. I have
Are we dividing that?
personally
Some
recharged
folks not got
an
money.
item which does not work in that way. It might be challenging at the moment, however. I've used certain Genii stones are able to transfer their energy into these
Yeah, I could, but I'm conscious.
items
do
as
other
charges.
things with money in general.
Nice then.
Yes, particularly if you can get hold of a bloodstone, they are particularly effective at this.
There are ethical questions around the blood Genii.
Yes.
Correct.
Something which my
I can only
cabal
give.
of people I hang around with already have questions about me, but seem fine with you.
I can only give you the information. It is up to you what you wish to do with it.
Indeed.
I trust you as heroes of limitless repute to make the right decision.
If I bring you one of these Genii stones, would you show me how it is done?
Certainly.
Very well.
What colour do you want?
black at the moment. They're all black.
Yeah.
Black.
It's all been drained flat.
Yep.
Could we put a deposit on the enlargement potion?
For future,
Yes. I think Gartok could make very good use of it,
Or outside.
but he hasn't got the coin on him at the moment.
How much money do you need?
Paying 3.
Okay.
yes, given your reputation, it is not a problem. I will put this under the counter for you. No deposit required.
Are you sure?
Of course. I know who you are. You have chosen to come to me.
I would never go anywhere else. You have served us well before in the past, and I feel we built a rapport before everything happened.
We do not need to fan the sweat from each other's heads, Dramos.
I make it 11, just over 11,000 gold for everything that we want to purchase at the moment.
Someone's getting a new extension to their mansion. I think it's Yannick.
Wants to go ahead with the deal, then.
Of course.
you like them in a box?
Yes. Yes, please.
Alright. He sorts out a crate packed with hay to put in between the bottles. Nonetheless, they clink against each other worryingly.
Don't trip.
I wonder if Ryan Hollis' disc thing.
Pardon?
Send a message. Can you stop
Ah!
that disc thing?
The floating disc?
Yes.
That's all I can say. Actually, no, I've got a message as well, haven't I?
I'll respond with another message.
Yeah, no, I can message back. Yeah, sure. I've got the Mercury, so I don't use it that often.
Could we borrow it? We've got quite a few potions.
You'll have to bring it to the door because it won't fit out the door frame. I mean, you can.
Come, I'll help. I'm used to lifting heavy things.
I'll.
Thighs of stone I have. Fuse.
Look at his calves.
Unbelievable.
I
Look at
will
his calves.
hand over 11,000 gold.
Cha-ching.
I will start ritually casting Tensor's floating disc.
Okay.
And we'll walk off carrying the
Can you
case.
write down what the staff was?
Yeah.
What the little back was? 'Cause that's cool.
Didn't I get a spell book
Not
as
sure
well?
if I should know it, to be honest. But
I can't remember if Dave.
I'll have a
handed me
little look and.
spell book.
I need to. I've got
I
stuff to
didn't write it
flog
down,
to
it was done at the
Yannick
very
as
end of the
well.
session. I'd already closed the computer.
Thank you very much.
We're all so keen to go when it's past midnight.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I
I've got 5 white pearls worth 50 gold each. I picked up from somewhere. Has anyone got useful white pearls? Do you need white pearls?
yeah,
Something?
It's a staff.
I'm in the door now.
it'd be great if I could get it charged up.
I picked them up. I
I will take a
I need
few
the
in
whole-
case there are
have
components.
them. They're 50 gold each.
I
But
also have 5 pearls from somewhere.
I've picked up 5 pearls.
Thank you
We
very
were
much.
somewhere we got
Sounds
pearls.
like it's a birthday present with batteries not included.
Yeah, it's just
Must have been very early.
I'm not.
Obviously, Perfect Glass has a bowl of pearls on
I
the
know,
counter.
just fucking
and
drop
you go
them
to,
in.
ooh,
It's good.
Sweetie!
Yeah,
samples.
It's
yeah.
been
Yeah.
a pleasure, Yannick.
Of course.
I'll take
May
it.
all of the gods back you in everything you do.
Yes, thank you. We'll lift the box between us and
Yes,
make our way to the door.
I've had a small rest. I shall make my way.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
I'll keep looking out for supplies. My inventory was burned by the dragon. And then get out. We have a lot of potions. We have one set aside for you. What's my message to us?
Set aside.
I have gold. It's not here. I don't carry.
He'll keep it set aside for us. But it is more than what I carry on me. I have just spent
How much is it?
the one that's set aside.
Yeah.
It's what I spent on all of these potions.
Fuck. That's cheap.
It will make Gartok, well, it'll make whoever drinks it incredibly large.
Oh, don't let
Huge.
me ask
Keep
him.
it for
He's had
yourself,
too
Grant.
much.
Strength and enlargement.
So, what did you manage to
What
get
to go wrong?
some healing potions?
That was me.
Oh,
Yeah,
I-
you
I-
basically
I-
just focus
I got a score. I got a score
I'll
some
slowly
enlargement,
start
man.
going through them. So I have 2 potions of vitality, 1 oil of sharpness, 1 oil of slipperiness, the 2 hill strength, 3 fire strength, and lots of healing potions.
It's just like opened up a briefcase.
Yes.
Gives you enlargement.
I got what you need, motherfucker.
So I'll give you 6 standard healing, which
Wonderful.
is what you asked for.
Yes, thank you.
Got uppers, downers, healers, growers.
There were 4 greater.
4 brilliant.
I didn't buy any superior.
How much cash do you want?
If you're going to it's 1650.
Yeah, no, that's all my money goes on is healing shit. So
It's
that's what's.
1650 for
I will hand. It's going to be in platinum. I'll give you.
165.
Yeah.
It's alright, I'm just making notes.
So let's go platinum.
Title the notes: Fear and Loathing in Miss Tass.
60.
I have the strength potions. I think I have to give them up. I have 2 hill strength and 3 fire power strength.
I would like one of each of them, at least. One hill, one fire.
Dennis, I got rid of the fucker for you. I paid
What's
him.
that?
Very good, thank you.
2 gold.
Times, I can transfer you 1325.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Hey, do you want to see something? Do you want to see something cool?
Sure.
So what does get
Pull out
Hill?
Ankelos's
Hill, I
middle
think
finger.
it's
Hill's 21.
It's 21, fire is 20.
25.
What by the gods is that?
That's
I don't know.
Ankelos's finger.
Anyway,
No.
make it stronger than you are.
You need to get rid of that.
It's alright.
Give you the last fire.
Tight up.
Yeah, okay.
So, fire and hill, fire.
That's like a 5, right?
Yeah, when Rasvin said, I want one of each of those, he meant one of each of the fire giant potions.
We're all just smackheads on warp dust now, aren't we? Just have power.
Hill Giant is 21. And Fire Giant's 25.
There you go.
25?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go up in the odd.
That's
Um,
good shit. Right, so I've got 4 more greater.
How much would I owe you?
it's fine.
Yeah, that was it.
You sure?
2, 3.
I'm
You
sure
owe him
wages
a bed.
due soon.
And a noble motion.
Keep that in line.
Don't believe it, he'll mention it in the divorce.
That's it. You're left with nothing.
Written declaration.
I have a oil of slipperiness and
Pushing
an oil
the
of
image now, yeah.
sharpness.
Those two together sound dangerous.
I have an oil of sharpness myself already. But they are really useful.
What
As
does
long
it
as
do?
you can apply it.
Oil of
You're
sharpness.
doing admin?
Yeah.
Oh,
Chance we get to do admin.
It's
Not
for
really.
a weapon.
Too busy
It's for a
nearly
blade.
dying.
Was it do to it?
It gives you a +3 to attack and damage rolls.
Really?
No, it's not. It's too much. It's a minute to put on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's too much.
And the oil of slipperiness will give you freedom of movement.
You can't be
That
grappled.
got you out of the bind before. I always carry that now, just in case.
You can't be grappled, basically.
Yeah, I normally do.
That's
It's
situational,
only when
though.
I'm not. If I'm stopped from teleporting, effectively, I normally just.
Wherever we've seen this
Misty.
go lately, we can't teleport.
Yeah.
Maybe keep that oil of
How much is the other
sharpness for-
slipperiness?
It's just 250.
I will take that if no one else wants it.
No, it's far
It
more
means I'm
useful in
probably
everyone
free
else's
to be
hands.
able to get to somebody as well.
Does Corin need anything?
Corin for that one.
I was about to say, is he supplied up? I mean,
Sharpness is a good one for Corin.
Yeah.
He uses.
he likes to poke.
Yeah, and he pokes quite a lot.
And then I have
He does.
2
Oh.
potions of vitality. How did I get to it? I have 2 potions of vitality.
Those are really good, aren't they?
They're removing exhaustion and you get maximum from.
I'm happy to take one. Again, I'm just saying that, but people want them. I've taken quite a few already, so it's not a.
Yeah. How much were they?
1800 each.
Woo!
The big bucks.
Yeah, I could probably make use of one.
I'll pass one over.
If you want to hold on to one, you can, or
Could I
If
pay
you
you
don't want it.
platinum, please?
I will always be happy with whatever, but I have just simply gone in to speak to an old friend.
did you want to carry one, or were you just buying them because they were useful?
They are useful. There are more potions in there which are also useful. There is a potion of mind control which will help you dominate beasts. It's experimental, but it's a fun one to try, I think.
Oh, that.
There are superior healing potions in there. There are plenty more healing potions. It seems that this Roxy Stone is outdoing him.
Yeah, undercutting.
Prices
imagine.
are half price.
Yeah, you don't get half price stuff without cutting corners. They're trying to edge in the. It's the lower market. We can afford this.
Would like the vitality one.
Is it 1800?
1800.
So that's 1325 for the strength. Plus, wasn't it?
1325,
There's also
250.
250 and 800.
1800.
Okay, I'll sort this out in a minute.
Cool. I have taken Potion of Vitality and Page of the Platinum. 180.
Thank you. And in theory, that should give me a gold back. Because I've just divvied it all, apart from presents to the missus.
Freebies.
Oh, and I didn't actually take anything from Gartok either, but that's fine, I just gave it to Gartok. Present.
I'm
For
very
all those
excited. I've
fireballs.
never had a strength one.
So in theory, I should be just...
Yeah, that would boost you quite a bit, wouldn't it?
My strength is 18, so I've got good strength, but 25 on that
It
fire
increases
would be
your
really...
hit rate, doesn't it? Though, doesn't it? Or
Because technically we have the same strength value.
yeah.
We're both on 18.
Swole.
It's like body ratio. When we went to the gym the other day doing those pull-ups, because of the weight that they take off, I can take off a lot less weight than
I'm
they
just like power lifter strength. I've got like farmer strength. It's just I'm just big.
Country strong.
Country strong.
Wait, is the bin close that you put the sandwich sign in?
Yeah, I nothing ceremonial. Got kicked down the side of an alley. Got snapped and down the side of an alley.
Firebolt that.
There's thatch there.
Set fire to the sign as well, are you? Yeah. Okay.
You dealt with it better than I was going to deal with it.
People doing those jobs, all they want is a warm bed and a meal.
Of course.
I just gave them that for 2 days.
It is fine. He will be back, and then I will speak to him.
Be nice. I know what you like. I know what speak to him means. You've got head teacher vibes, Dramos.
It's like the demon headmaster.
Yeah.
Janif is doing well though. He's sadly lost his daughter.
Oh shit. Alright, didn't realise.
I feel we can help, even though he says we shouldn't.
What do you mean, help?
The loss of a loved one can do a lot to a person.
How long she passed? I mean, I can.
Careful, right?
Yes, but
Something to think on. We've plenty to do today. It's just something which I would potentially like to explore again, if Janif wishes.
we're gonna have a long chat, and there'll be
What's
a
next thing?
permanent 20% discount to.
Next on the list,
Family discount.
Yeah.
doing a little scrying.
Yes.
You find a spot,
Yield scrolls, that's
Raspin, where you
Probably want to go a bit
find
private
comfortable.
for that.
Perhaps back to your place.
My place was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go and crash Raspin's.
Got spare
I don't think I've been to your place. I've seen the outside, but.
It's gone to pots.
It's quaint.
Oh, that's it.
It does feel empty.
Is there
of late.
dishes
It
everywhere?
does feel a little bit lonely. It'd be nice to have people around.
You need a cuddle buddy.
Somebody's got a big tower they want to go to.
Many months.
Doesn't call it tea
How
anymore.
many months?
How many months have passed?
The chess set is never touched.
Damn it! That's so much gold.
Massively down on his toenail supplies.
I think I'm able to go.
Why are you so expensive?
I just imagine you two doing manicures at the same time. I don't know why. Just
Yeah, okay, so if you want to head out this area, you go back through the gate, up the thing, past the, well, not past the arena, but past the area where the Temple of Garr is and the arena, up to the marketplace and into the northern section where Raspin's house
I'm
is.
actually going to go to the Temple of Garr.
Okay.
Sneaky look in the dark.
See you later.
Bye,
And
bitches.
Yeah, you come over to this area. As it heads quite close to the arena, there's a noise from there. There's clearly something going on. Because you're only a couple of streets away from it at this point.
I'll send Gremlin and Nervous just to have a look.
You're gonna go and have a look.
Yeah. I just want to. Is it a disturbance or is it just?
There's you send Gremlin over. There's what looks to be a fight going on
Inside the arena? Or
inside
outside?
the arena.
Okay.
There's not many people, but you can hear enough people cheering and shouting for it.
Oh.
Lorey's there,
He isn't.
and he's fighting 3 guys. But it appears that one of his arms is hanging loose at his side, so he's fighting them with one arm.
I'm probably winning.
I'm going to scooch off. I'm just heading off towards the arena. I think Lorey might be not in trouble, but
Do you need a compliment?
well, he's in the arena, which is where he should be. But I just want to double check on him. I'll send you guys a message if it goes tits up. But I'll be half an hour, and I'll meet you back at Rasmus.
Okay.
Okay. You head there, but Malmir, you head into the Temple of
absolutely.
Garr. Okay. You cross the threshold. Mechlin meets you almost immediately. High Priest.
That's the disappointed voice I was raised with.
Yeah,
Oh no, you want me to do it on?
No.
please don't.
Carry on.
Mechlin, I hope you've been observing the day's ceremonies while I've been away. I'm going to keep walking.
I'm more than capable of doing the job that I did before you were High Priest. High Priest.
Is he following me?
No.
Okay, I'm going to carry on walking.
Okay.
I'm going straight to my office
Okay. You go to the back.
and I'll lock the door.
Shut the door and lock it.
Are my 2 friends there?
Yes.
In their robes, acolytes?
Seem to be stuck exactly where you left them.
Excellent.
Good.
I'd like to remove the cover from the bowl.
Take the robe off the bowl.
Yeah.
Just the barest bit of blood clings to the fabric as you pull it aside. The water ripples.
Okay. I'll go to my desk and sit in the chair.
Okay. You sink into the chair. Soft fabric giving way to your flesh.
And I wait,
Okay.
keeping my eyes on the pool.
The water just ripples gently.
Is it water?
Sorry.
That's blood.
Yeah, I
Blood.
thought so. Yeah, just for the notes.
Just in case any kids are watching.
Yeah.
It's water, kids. It's
It's-
blood.
It's red water.
Oh dear,
It's human water.
That's a different thing, Harriet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The blood.
It's a pee pool.
No, once again, you've got it wrong.
That's the Temple of Imogen.
Praise Imogen.
The surface of the water. Blood. Rises.
As I see it, there's a visible relief. Shoulders sink a little bit.
The light dims in the room as the face emerges. The blood rolls off it. You expect to see it just flow from the flesh, revealing the face underneath, but it does not. It just reveals more and more blood clinging to this outline shape. The feminine form comes up. No distinct details as it comes up. The blood is thick. The recesses where the eyes should be, the nose, the chin, upper parts of the shoulders leading down to the upper part of where the chest is. It comes out no head or arm, and then the head turns to regard you.
I have returned.
The eyes are unblinking, just blood-filled recesses.
I require knowledge.
I have knowledge. Were you? You're more powerful now, aren't you?
Of course.
How can I serve you? What would you have of me?
How far back does your memory go? How far back does your knowledge extend?
only my own knowledge, but that of all the blood that has been used. What would you know?
The Tower of Garr. I wish to know all its secrets.
It's been there a long time. One of 6.
Yes. Do you know where the other 5 are?
Some are older than others. There is the tower that is aligned to the war god. That is a new thing built by crusaders, not by the same people who built the Tower of Garr.
Continue.
Tower of Luck is close, enshrouded in woodland. But for what you need, you should find the power of the Tower of Peridot.
Where is the Tower of Peridot?
Far to the north. Cold land, overlooking a harbour.
It's north.
There you will find all of the knowledge that this land has forgotten.
Oh my god, let's go there now.
Yeah.
Abandon everything.
New plan. Totally planning is the point.
Yeah, I love it.
Can the pool be moved? Or are you stuck here forever?
I can be moved. I would go to the Tower of Garr.
I would take you to the Tower of Garr.
We must be cautious. For every drop of blood that spills is a diminishment of our power.
I'll look at the robe with the blood absorbed on it. Shit. So be it.
The eyes blink wetly, forcing more blood to drop from the face into the pool.
That is all I need for now. Return to your pool.
It is not all that I need. More.
We'll have more soon.
Very well.
Shit.
We are joined, you and I.
What do you mean?
I will wait for you. The head sinks into the blood. Ripples reeling out from the centre towards the end, just lapping up against the edge of the bowl. It's too severe. You don't want combat. Fight me!
It was just a normal interaction you'd see in any church.
Yeah.
Absolutely normal.
Pull up with the blue gang on it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You might want to ring that.
That's alright. I'll get us some more.
We'll just find a guy called Jesus.
What's that again?
Find a guy called Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, wine.
No, I'll just sit and think on that for a while.
Okay. So Reinhold, you make your way to the arena.
Yeah, I'll pay the fare to get in. Just kind of witness what's happening. Just want to make sure that Lorey is in control of the situation.
Alright, one moment.
What's going on? Oh, we've got the Colosseum, the fighting arena.
You only got it like 2 years ago.
Damn it.
It was just meant to be
I'm
a quick
supposed to
bit.
be next week.
Did you get what you wanted from the pool? I don't know
What pool?
exactly what pool.
The first number, Tom, it starts with a 9.
Well done.
I shall tell you no more.
You tease.
Are you speaking German?
Don't Max
Nine.
tease him.
Oh, plenty of numbers there.
Why would one reveal any more though?
Oh.
Indeed.
Two can play it that game.
Mhm. Oh, yes.
Oh, good God, yes! Someone has been busy.
Oh no, I've had this for a year
Where
now.
did
Oh,
everything?
God! That's great!
How do we figure the two numbers in?
There we go. So, inside Lorey is in there.
Ah, Lorey, the Forsaken one.
Doomed to die.
8 times over.
Yeah. Choking on a sausage roll, that's how he's going to go out.
Well, he's always hungry.
Yeah.
Now, Tom, can you figure out what the number actually is from what we just said?
He's Welsh, she's not an idiot.
Well,
Hey, we've got one in the room.
most of us are probably practically Welsh anyway.
I was going to say, we're all mixed with everything now, aren't we?
I was born in Shrewsbury, nearly Wales.
Might as well be.
There we go.
So I didn't mean for it to turn into this. I was just kind of,
You've
I
done
just
it
want to
now.
make. Yeah, I know.
He's been
Gagging
to
to
get
get
us
us out.
out.
Come on, you've been-
I was
long.
bought
You were
this for Christmas
gagging.
a year ago.
That's
He's
amazing.
been gagging to get it out.
Any excuse, I'll whip her out.
Oh,
Oh, thank God.
He's been in the warehouse for like a year.
thank finally.
Yeah.
I got to pee.
Yeah, an exciting piece.
We're still a bit cacked.
Camera is,
Yeah, he's
Yeah, I
a
am.
little
it needs to be
cacked.
almost tightened up on its.
Yeah, that's it, you got it.
Ah,
I think it's twisting. Yeah, it's twisting on the screw.
You're popping on something. Lift him up and close it.
Got a Pringles can if you want to lift.
Yeah, that'd probably be better.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Nice slap. Hopefully big enough. We'll see.
There you go. Ooh, you thinking about it?
La.
Thinking about
It is
it.
very H.G. Wellian.
Yeah.
Ah, it's too
Oh,
much.
no.
Too much for him.
Oh, we're there. Don't move it. That's all you're getting.
Yes, so you go under the threshold paying the fee. You can see Lorey, he's got his left arm down by his side. The guys are running at him, one after with swords. He's swaying backwards and forwards, swords cutting across. He's got several cuts across his body.
Okay.
As he tries to move away, you can see him stumble and limp back, arms swinging out with all of the weight that he would normally have, but his speed is lacking. He's missing them with each shot.
I'll try and get a bit closer. I want to try and insight. Does he look like he is fighting for fun, enjoying it?
You can see all the people up in the stalls they're watching and they're laughing. A lot of people are not really paying attention fully, so it doesn't seem to be a serious match. Part of Lorey's face is badly damaged as well, one side of his body.
Okay.
He looks like he's breathing heavily, and you've seen Lorey fight a lot. He doesn't normally like he's struggling. These guys don't look like the best fighters he's up against either.
Yeah, come closer, stop swaying away. I don't know what you worship, but it's not Darius.
There's a cantrip message. Lorey, it's Reinhold. Are you okay?
I will be fine as soon as I put these fools in the ground.
What do the other guys look like?
It's 2 humans and 1 Goliath.
Anything strange about them? I'm going to eyeball them up and down.
No, you don't think so.
Normal weapons?
Normal looking short swords. 2 of them have got masks on.
I'm not going to interrupt his fight.
Okay.
I'm going to be keeping a good fucking eye on it. I'll wait till the bout finishes. But
he manages to move forward at a pace, slamming his fist into one, who falls down to the ground back. But as he does that, the other 2 set upon him, striking his back with multiple sword blows. Lorey goes down, rolling into the sand pushing itself into his wounds as he struggles with one arm to get back up. Even as he does, with his second arm disabled, he takes another blow to the side of the face and goes down.
the cleric's running in.
The other one of them is circling around him while the third fighter moves around holding his swords up to the crowd. Nobody's... They get a smattering of claps.
I'll vault over, try and dodge any guards there. I'll not run up to Lorey, just
one of the guards goes to stop you, but another one grabs his shoulder and pulls him back as you run up. You get to the ground there. He's breathing heavily, face into the sand. As he breathes out, sand is being blown up.
That's it, buddy. That's it. We're gonna have to reset that shoulder for it. Is it dislocated? Can I try and assess his wounds?
It's more than that. There are scratches and gashes, necrotic damage embedded deep into his skin.
Okay. I will do a 3rd level cure wounds on him. That'll be...
Timing.
Right.
Oh no, change the music accidentally. Oh no.
Tears like an angel.
23 points of healing, and paying particular attention to the necrotic if it fades.
The necrotic damage does not fade, but Lorey's good eye opens wide. He forces himself up, and the one man moving around, Lorey rushes straight over.
I'll try and stop. Like, the bout's over.
Make a dex save. Dex check.
Nat 20.
Yeah, he goes to move. You intercept.
No. The bout's over. Lorey. I know.
But he's still on his feet. How could it be over?
I had to heal. I waited to let you finish your bout. Let's quickly go to the pits. Let's get you sorted. Clerics!
Spits into the ground.
Praise Darius. How was I taking on 3-on-1? Come on now.
How am I supposed to honor Darius if I fight one of these weaklings? You know that I could take 5 of them, 10 of them.
I have an offer for you. If you would listen to me, you'll be the greatest fight of all time. That's one of the reasons I'm here. But let's get you fixed up first.
He limps off with you.
It was a day fight, Reinhold. A day fight.
You look haggard. What's this necrotic damage? What have you been fighting?
Those angels of Garr. Silent.
The stalkers, yes.
Set upon me. They took me elsewhere. But you needn't worry, I killed them. All of them, and as I did, they turned into just people.
Yes, we've figured out a lot of that. We have mercifully fixed that problem, just so you know.
I didn't know what to do. I sat on their bodies for days, and I eventually dragged them off to the militia guild. They must be someone.
I'll be bandaging up his wounds as we're talking. I have a present, and it also comes with an invitation. I'll get the boots of striding out. In a kind of a makeshift box.
A makeshift box, he says. Ribbon, yeah. Hearts.
Little symbols of Darius.
I found this on my travels. It will make you jump 3 times greater than what you can. So I was thinking if you could maybe scale a building. You wanted to fight someone upstairs. You don't have to run up the stairs anymore. You can jump up and get on.
Why?
I thought it was something you would like.
I don't deserve this.
It comes with an invitation if you accept them. We are going to fight Fate himself very soon. I would like you there to help us. I think it is the fight. To fight a god.
Who will witness it?
This is under order of Darius. We have been before him.
Darius orders this.
Yes.
Yes.
The 6 do.
I cannot refuse Darius.
I will send you a message when we're about to leave.
I cannot fight like this. I can't fight just 3 small men, and yes, I'm talking about the Goliath.
Are you not being healed properly? What are you doing?
Tried going to the healers. Doesn't get rid of this or that.
Just tell him you love him.
I think I'm meant to be meeting the guys at Rasfin's anyway. I mean, the bout's finished. Do you want to come with me? We can have a chat with the others. I might be able to figure this out.
Back to the arena. There will be more.
We are preparing for the fight. They can wait. We will fix you up.
Reinhold, every time I lose, they sit up there and they do not praise Darius.
They're not the problem. Okay?
Everyone.
The problem is in the town at the moment with the Fate Worshippers. We need to eliminate that so Darius can be praised properly.
Worshipping Darius, or Imogen, Peridot, and the others. That's how we beat fate. People believing.
You want to stay here?
No. Darius has ordered me to do this fight. And Lorey never says no to a fight.
Wonderful. Right. Pack your shit. We're going to Rasfin's. It's doctor's orders. Come on.
Go and collect his small sack.
Should take my steroids.
Is it just powdered chalk? I don't know. It's just, that's all his possession is.
And protein bars.
Like you.
I'm sure we can fix that up.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll try and avert him from any children that are coming back that are looking in the wrong way. I can fight you.
I saw a goot earlier.
Broke his fucking neck. Try and get him to the party. Yeah.
Okay, alright.
Did he accept the boots?
He accepted the boots reluctantly.
Okay. I'll take the boots off me then. They are boots of striding and springing.
Okay.
Proper barn.
And love.
Yeah.
I know he's dead. I know he's so
It's
dead.
alright. I can give you the filter of love that I've got right now.
No, it's not.
natural.
It's not a in love. It's yeah.
Yes, it is.
It's,
Just
It is.
say the words.
it's not in love with him in that way.
Oh.
It's a very special type of love.
I, Lorey, take you, Reinhold, to wrestle and struggle.
In the Temple of Imogen.
We could have a double marriage.
Oh yeah. Pull out that marriage spell.
Oh
Yeah, right
God.
before the fight.
Ceremony.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
gotta
that,
be the
yeah,
right
yeah,
time.
that's it.
So be on
Yeah,
the clock.
linked up.
Yes.
Ooh, these sound excellent for my fight against Dravos.
It's fine. By that point, I'll learn a bigger spell which takes me further away.
Well, hopefully I'll be more than level 12 by then.
I need to get to level 17 before then.
So
Mage hand will
Oh,
open the door.
yeah.
bringing Lorey in.
Oh, you don't have any breakables out, do you, Russell?
Put the fine china away.
No. Well, nothing.
Walk up the stairs. Hi. Sorry, I haven't interrupted anything. Lorey's a bit injured, a bit necrotic. Don't know if- I mean, I could start.
Bring him up the stairs.
Yeah. I'll bring him in.
Ah! So good to see all of you intact and everything. Gartok! You wrestle. Fight me now!
I'm looking at him, I can see he's clearly.
He's in a bad way.
What the hell happened to you?
It wouldn't be fair.
I know, you wouldn't stand a chance.
You look terrible.
I wear my scars with pride. I'm only disappointed I still don't have the horrible face deformities that I was cured of.
I'm gonna divine sense on Lorey.
Yeah, see if there's anything.
Give him a little look over there.
Can I try and medicine check him as well at the same time? Would that be okay?
Any celestial fiend undead within 60 foot, other than this guy. And hallow spells. Or what's the other one? What's the opposite? Oh, desecration.
There is not.
Okay.
There is not.
Well,
You can do
medicine.
medicine.
He's sweet wiggling.
Other than lingering necrotic damage, what you have here.
I think I could turn my hand to that. Do you let me have a look at that necrotic damage?
I have to fight Gartok first.
Or let me look at this first?
No, that's not how first works.
Lorey,
Yes,
come on. Let's get it sorted.
But Darius.
I've invited Lorey to deal with fate. We need you right and ready.
I'll take his damaged arm. I'll hold the hand on his damaged arm.
Yeah.
If you can squeeze my hand as strong as I know you can, then we can wrestle.
I'm going to do a strength check.
So his arm that's
Yeah. No, I like that. That's
This is
great.
like a 3
All right,
scene,
so you
isn't
grab
it?
hold of
Lift
it.
the
His
shield above
hand
your head.
is limp in yours, and you can see him furrow his brow as he gives it all of his effort. Now I'm making him do this with disadvantage. So that gives him a 15,
not
which
bad.
is still,
which is still good.
but
so
you know that he's stronger than that.
do we roll against it just in case?
Yeah.
So I get advantage on all strength checks. So as long as I can get, well, that would be 22 for
Yeah.
me. So
You way overpower him. He's obviously applying strength, but you can see in his face.
sit. That hard lucky.
Come on, Lorey.
Releasing the grip. He's obviously drained with the effort, and slump into a seat.
See you too.
I will go over to him. I'll tip his head up.
I'll fight you too, you know.
I'll smack him round the face. And I'll put a cleansing touch into it when I smack him round the face.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Praise Darius.
So it will end. I don't know if it'll work. It'll end a spell effect if he's under any magical effect.
Okay. Your hand slaps the side of his face, the wounded side. His head jerks violently. There's a crack coming from his back at the same time.
Ah! You always knew how to praise Darius from the moment you stepped into the temple. And you were a weak, little fate worshipper.
How does he look now?
His face looks clearer.
I'll look at his arm.
It's peeled back. There are black veins along his arm now, but the complete blackening is not there. The veins look more like what you would see on a Janai stone than they do necrotic damage.
Handling Janai stones.
What is this from?
When I fought and defeated those 3 white-winged girls. No offense. But they were slim, tiny hips.
What did they do?
They fought me. They were trying to get at some... Well, I assume they were, actually. I thought they were approaching some one in the street, and I just interceded. And ultimately, as I fought them, I felt myself going down and being taken elsewhere. There was a strong pull. I fought. I saw a blackened tower, but I beat one of the things while we were in the sky, and we fell. Then they set upon me while I was on the ground.
You fought bravely. They are very tough.
Well, when I awoke, I was in the alleyway, and I just saw the white flesh peeling back from those women to see they weren't women at all. They were even weaker.
When did your
They
shoulder?
were just peasants.
When did your shoulder take the damage?
It was like that when I woke.
You have no memory.
Save for beating their horned heads into the ground and not having the satisfaction of hearing it.
Did it look similar to what happened with Malamir's face?
Yes.
While
know
he's
what that
there,
looks like.
I'm going to be casting Detect Magic and trying to examine him under the effects of that spell. It'll be 10 minutes.
Okay.
Does it look reminiscent of when Gartok had the crystal?
There's an element of that to it too.
The last time we had to try and cure anything like that, we had to go to different planes.
I've got the diamonds to do a greater restoration, but not the ability. I don't know if you have that.
I can, yes. Yeah.
I've
Try it.
removed. I think this looks better to me than it was before, but it might be worth a full.
I think it's worth a try. I do it for anyone else, so I'll do it for you. I'll cast Greater Restoration. I can use my own diamond dust on him.
Great restoration.
Yeah.
Okay. Components are used. Pulled into the magic. You take the power that Darius gives you. It flows into Lorey's body, peeling away the blackened veins, the blackened flesh.
There we go.
Restoring his countenance to its usual beaten up but normal looking face.
Look at that. You were right.
So, I am shamed to have been so weak.
There's no shame in it.
You can't be strong unless you've truly faced weakness.
Exactly.
Face weakness.
Someone that is born strong doesn't really have to face any difficulty.
Someone who is weak and becomes strong knows the true meaning of weakness and strength.
Caressed by potions.
Bad
Oh
words
yeah,
around
take
the
one of
magic.
these.
Lorey, above all things, serves Darius.
Praise Darius.
But secondly, serves you.
We fight together, Lorey. We are friends, and you are a trusted friend.
But you fight for Darius.
We do.
We fight
And
for
Garr.
all the gods. But Darius
Reinhold
first of all.
says that we must wrestle fate.
We are going to kill another god.
First,
We killed
how many gods have we got to kill?
We have killed an acting god. Ankelos. I'll get the finger
Must
out.
have been a fight.
It was a hell of a fight. We all did everything that we could to kill him, and we managed to with the power of Garr. Praise Garr. But we're setting up. We think we need to go north.
You should go to the tower, Lorey. It's been restored under Darius's. And
brand
the
new.
other gods grace for what we did with our camps.
My very presence here makes people praise God. No, the other one, Darius.
Usurper!
Reinhold says we are to fight fate. Fight fate I will.
Have you restored the temple of Darius here?
I find it hard to look on that place since what happened. It is testament to Reinhold how powerful a warrior he is that he struck me down when I was not fully. When fate interfered.
We should set up either a new temple
Once
while
we're
we prepare.
Once we're done with Fate, I wish to hopefully, if we've got enough coin, if there is a coin along the way, I want to try and set up the temple to be the Colosseum, the pits itself. I think that's the best place for it to be in town, but that's a discussion for another time. I'll have to have a chat with Corim.
There needs to be a place in the interim then. All the other gods have their own temples here. Darius is the one which is lacking. Ever since it got closed, I have not seen another one.
I don't have the cash to. I certainly don't.
I shall fund it.
I don't even know how much temple. I mean, is the building still raised? Or do
No
we
idea.
have to inspect it? I'll put that on my notes.
It needs a priest though as well.
We have
We have a
the
priest.
best priest.
We have the original
I
priest.
think Lorey is more of a priest of action than a priest tending a temple.
I will
know.
attend
We
it.
can
Before
get
Corin.
helpers.
I'm not one with.
Lorey, those that go to the arena and watch you fight, you instill an excitement in them which only you can bring. You will find those who can say the words which you struggle to find. You can show them the action in a temple dedicated to your god.
We know one as well that may be able to join you. Edwin. He's a good priest. Devoted to Darius.
I will happily aid and fund as best I can to help you set it up.
As would
It
I.
will give you something to focus on. It will help you bring more worshippers to the fold.
You could train the militia.
Yes.
Yes.
That would
Be a
ideal.
good base for the
Peasants you talk
militia.
about being weak, make them strong.
You,
Get them to train in the temple.
Yeah. Becomes the base for the militia.
you do not have to use your scented words to try and persuade me. I've already removed my weakness. How can I possibly say no to anything you say? Though I would momentarily revisit the arena and just remind them.
Advertising. Come visit the Temple of Darius. Well,
Only
after I
we
beat
had
you.
a advertising board we could use right now.
Oh, We haven't got 2 planks of wood and a bit of string. I go back and cast mending on the burnt block.
On the ash.
On the yes, the building that it caught fire.
I would return to the arena where I feel most connected to Darius, and then I will remind them that when blood is spilt, they should pay attention.
Do you want us to refurbish the original temple, or do you want a fresh one?
There should be people there who are. I love Darius with a white-hot intensity that I don't have the words, but I do not. I've never healed, even though that is a required skill.
Bullshit. Complete bullshit. You've seen.
I know, yeah.
Yes.
I know, yeah, that's what I was saying to do it.
Your nose is growing, Lorey.
Darius worshippers need those skills too, so perhaps some more traditional priests who I could beat into shape.
We will.
The temple should be restored, but I would hear the name of Darius on everyone in those stalls again.
I shall see what I can do for you.
Thank you, Dramos.
Means we definitely need to get the quarry sorted.
Yes, we're heading up to the quarry to sort out some problems. I will send you a message to meet us before we engage in our way to Fate. I don't know when that is. But thank you for accepting our invitation.
Don't thank me. Darius willed it, as you say.
He ordered.
If I were a worshipper of Garr, then I would do exactly as Garr said without question. That is faith. I almost understand the Fate worshippers. If they love Fate like I love Darius.
That's why we're not harming them. We understand.
I don't understand. If somebody disagreed with what I did with Darius, I would expect them to beat me to the ground, not that they could.
We're taking a slightly different approach by cutting off the head.
Not literally, Lorey.
Lorey doesn't cut.
Lorey remembered that.
I'm not an expert on cutting anything off. Bludgeoning off. Can I just not punch them until they say Darius?
Yes.
Very good.
Please enjoy the new boots, and I'll kind of, I'll give him a shot of the liqueur,
Okay.
and try and see him to the door. Give him a good hug.
Okay.
Drink. When you get to the arena,
Yes.
drink this.
All right, I will.
Enjoy yourself, Lorey.
Just when you need me.
We
I
shall
will
not
message
touch
you.
Lorey goes back to the arena. The 3 fighters are working upon their next bout. Lorey stalks into the arena, now moving far swifter than before.
Jumping
Downs
forward.
downs his drink. Just as one of the fighters swings forward, Lorey reaches forward, grabs the sword in mid-swing and punches him straight to the ground. Picking a second fighter up, he throws him into the stalls.
Pay attention! If you sit in this place, then you look at me!
Lorey, remember, don't do the P test, the drug test. I'll have you.
That's all from Rasmus's house.
Turns to the last of the 3 fighters.
Now you tell me, who do you worship?
Cut away with that.
Yes.
Can I use Skyrite to go clouds above it, worship Darius above the arena?
Yes, praise Darius.
So you dealt with the Lorey situation.
Thank you.
which is better than what T used Skywrite for the other day.
Oh no! What got put in the sky?
He put Skywrite drinks 1 copper.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he drinks it 2 gold pieces, and we were like 300 gold pieces out in debt. So now they are indebted
You
to
was
us.
telling me about that.
The pub was absolutely rammed.
It
Yeah,
was.
that's it. You got people in.
Oh, so funny.
Right. Sorry about that. I know we're trying to get other stuff done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you wanted to do the lorry thing. That's
Yeah.
fine. And I finally got to get my arena out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. There's a Skywrite 2.
Oh,
Scrying.
scrying.
Scrying for Benedicta.
Benedicta and
for
Altibo. Yeah.
I think we haven't got anything of Benedicta.
No.
I would offer it, but I'm not attuned
I
to it.
tried.
The only thing she gave me was a load of horse shit
in my kit.
coming out of her mouth.
Make a.
Do I have a Altibo? I mean, he looks like a very well groomed horse. Do I have
Bit of fluff.
a horse hairbrush?
Have you ever once said you groomed him?
I think I
Or
groomed
did
him
you-
quite a lot in the early
Did
days.
you groom him? I feel like you just said he was fantastic and
Well, he's actually
glorious.
like all mangled and
You
his hair
you just summoned him. He's got tangled hair. He doesn't look like this.
Look
He
like
looks like one of those girls from the 80s, you know.
You've got the parent goggles
The
going,
parent-
isn't he lovely? And it's just like a absolute car crash
You
of
haven't
a
been able
child.
to see shit since level 1.
No.
Everybody else is going, yeah. Now T-B's out.
So she's clearly blind. I've seen a fight.
Yeah.
Make an investigation check.
Oh, natural 20.
Yes.
Fuck yeah!
Collection
You
horse
remember
item.
when Altibo was in his early days, before he could speak to you, and you actually took a lock of his hair and tied a little bow around it.
Sweet. Okay, well.
Then you also remember you used to keep the head of another human next to your bed.
As you do.
Still would if I hadn't been
D&D.
taken by a dragon. That was my greatest treasure.
That was the double natural 20, wasn't it, on that one?
Still my favourite moment.
Yeah.
So it was Dave being like, I got all my spells, go back in. Because he's been unconscious all the time.
It happens.
All right.
Okay,
So you got it. Yeah.
yeah, we can scry on someone else first if we need to, but I do have something for Altibo.
And if we spot Altibo, do you want me to communicate anything? Do you want him to meet us somewhere? Maybe a challenge to him?
I think that my summon steed spell will likely call it back to me. So I think
You might end up with a new one.
maybe I
If you
don't want that.
It might overwrite, so I'd be careful using that.
Yes, maybe then if you do have chance to speak with him.
He's an intelligent creature, is he not?
He is, yes.
He's still a summoned creature, but he is. You
Is
said
he-
he speaks.
He certainly understands the rest of you. He just only spoke
He'll
to
understand me, won't he?
I think he does, yeah.
I can suggest him to do something.
Maybe we should spy on him last then, so that we leave enough time to,
You ever think of what maybe you want to do?
yeah.
We'll target Benedicta first.
Okay.
And that I don't. Let me get up the sheet again. I think I have met her once. Benedicta. She was
She was the one who cast all of the daylight spells when the vampire was loose in the city. I don't know if you were in part of the groups that went through the city really early on.
really early on. I joined when we were just met the vampire.
I think you were hunting.
And I thought we saw Benedicta again in. Was she alive?
She was.
She was ahead of something alive for a long
Alive for a
time.
while. We visited her a few times.
Yeah.
So
I guess you probably have.
I have met, but it's just a flat 0 on met, and we got no likeness. So it will be a DC Wisdom 17.
Crystal ball.
Crystal ball of telepathy.
Laying in front of you, placing your hands on either side of it. Clouds swirl around inside the ball. Blue image changes to green. Leaves creep in at the edge of your vision. Huge twisted trees surround a clearing. Water at the one side of it. Yellow-robed figure of Benedicta at the far side, engaged in conversation with a large, bare-chested man who wears a headpiece made of antlers.
Is this similar to the person riding?
It's the figure that you met at the southern edge of the Great Green.
Yeah.
I remember him.
He claimed to be
Walking up the woods.
a
or something like
nature
that.
spirit. Got a hern in my head. I don't know if that's from watching
The Hooded Man.
Hooded Man.
Lives in a caravan. In Nottingham.
What can I hear them saying?
Yes, you bring your vision in closer. The larger figure. I do not understand what your discontent is. Within this realm, outside matters do not affect us. But it is not just the outside realm. These trees will be cut down. Our realm will be made smaller. That town was filled with dead wood, dead people. The further they moved away from us, many of them will die. And it is no matter of ours. You are safe here. The Bear King would keep all of us safe.
I will voice out to the room. I think you're there, aren't you?
Yeah.
I've located Benedicta. She is speaking to the woodland king from the far north woods. And I think they're arguing over whether they should intervene with events going on outside of that wood. Talk of a bear king keeping them all safe. So I think Benedicta is too far to the north. Do you want me to say anything to her? Although she's in conversation at the moment, it would be quite rude.
Excuse me.
We are headed that way.
Do you wish to see and speak with her?
Tell her that I need her guidance and I miss her.
I've got about 10 minutes to scry, so I don't know if the conversation is winding up or they're still in the conversation.
Debating about what it is. And
I will use the telepathy feature of the crystal ball to communicate with Benedicta and say, forgive the intrusion, Benedicta. I am a friend of Gartok. He seeks your aid and guidance and wishes to speak with you and misses you. Could we arrange a meeting? My name is Rasvin. I met you very early on. We are protectors of Mist Hass.
Yes. I will wait at the edge of the green.
When would you like to meet? 3 days?
Whenever.
We'll meet you in about 3 days' time at the edge of the green. We'll be heading up from Brodo.
I will be there. For the time being, tell Gartok I may not leave the green.
We will meet you at the edge of the green then. Please stay safe.
I'll see you then.
I will break the connection. 3 days' time, she cannot leave the green. But she does seem to be arguing for their intervention and activity. Talked about a village full of dead wood and dead people. Or a town, wasn't quite clear. A place.
Brewdog's not too far, maybe.
Brew's not too far. I don't know whether that was more stone than wood, but
Here.
Probably here.
possibly.
The Ghost of Mist House is near. Well,
Did they
was
clear? They
near
cleared a lot of
wood.
the areas north of Mista. She was talking about the forest being cleared. And
Yeah. I
And
think
Woods
the-
is certainly not what it used to be.
I think your farmland was once part of the woods before we arrived.
would have been.
Thank you, Russell.
You're welcome. 3 days. Just gives us enough time to get down to the
Yes.
quarry.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
We need some horses.
Talking of horses,
I've bought so many horses now. I just don't get attached to them. I just understand the word current now. You called your let's call them
I-
4.
It was raided. Now it's current.
do you need a cart, Malamir? You not there? Oh, yeah,
You're selling some, are you?
Sorry.
And that's a genuine interaction if you try and speak to Malmir. I'm not here.
I'm resting.
I can't speak to you right now. I'm short resting.
He has a lot of cards.
Yeah, I do.
Oh my god.
He has all the carts. Yeah.
I will start scrying for Altibo, but I will be using the hair.
Okay.
So I think I could class Altibo as familiar. I know him well.
You've ridden him.
Hey. And a body hair. That's minus 15 to the save.
I mean, in any other
DC
circumstances.
32.
Oh, do I even roll?
You can. You never know.
Okay.
He has to be, I do believe he has to be on the same
Plane.
plane of existence.
Mm.
All right.
Got a spidder. Which is a
You
messenger
can
of Garr.
voluntarily fail the saving throw.
Where are you going to put him?
That's fine.
The spidder.
He will put cobwebs all over the Necromunda products.
Quite fitting, I think.
Okay, so minus 15.
It's minus 15, and my base save is Wisdom 17.
Okay.
So you can take 15 off your roll if you want. Or,
Yeah, I'll take 15 off my roll. Give me a flat 0.
Nice.
It depends on the same plane of
Yeah.
existence.
Again, the mists swirl and coalesce, revealing what looks to be a canyon. The light is low here. Not dark, but there's a suggestion that the sunlight is having difficulty getting in here. While it is daylight, so there's sky above. A canyon you feel sure. And there is Altibo.
Still looking demonic-esque.
Not as you remember, but that must be him, how you saw him in the last fight. He's standing on the ground, flames licking from his hooves, blackened body, eyes burning. And a few feet from him stands Ravaran.
Fucking horse!
What are they saying?
Just behind Ravaran there are 2 armoured figures.
Okay.
Fully armoured, full plate. Make a perception check.
One of them is
You are going to have a
Big
turd.
Big
You're going to
roll.
have a turd in your coffee tomorrow. Just going to stick it out.
Perception.
Caravan.
19?
Ooh.
As your vision pans over the armoured figures, light just catches enough of one of their helmets to reveal that there is nothing within.
Animated armour of some sort.
Ravaran has his hand out towards Altibo. Altibo stands a few feet away from him.
Is he casting a spell? Seems to be
No, he just has his hand out by the look of it.
Okay.
His second hand is back, slightly curled towards his clothing. And now, calm yourself, Altiba. You've been misled. You've been lied to. Not at first. That's how these things happen so insidiously. Your mistress was turned. I think you know that she is evil. Yes. She has tried to keep it from the evildoers.
I am going to try and speak to Altibo. Even.
Okay. Alright.
I'm going to and say, Altibo, Darius wills you to defeat evil. What is before you is evil.
Okay. Even as you say, you see the head come up. Flames lick away from his mane as fire burns behind him. Head turned to the side.
Darius has not forsaken you.
Altiba can respond to this.
It's telepathy, I think. It is, I will... go back to the item. Can communicate telepathically with creatures you can see within 30 feet of the smell sensor. You can also cast suggestion. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, so it's telepathic communication.
So he can respond.
So he can respond telepathically.
Is my mistress there?
Your mistress waits for you.
Mistress no longer. There is evil in front of me, yes. And I will stamp it out. My hooves will clamp down firmly with flame and vengeance upon the evildoers. This one in front of me, he speaks true. Mistress has fallen. Bring her back to Darius. We'll bring her back to Darius. Ravaran, meanwhile. Altibo.
I am going to use suggestion.
Do it. Yes.
Look up suggestion.
Come
Make sure I
on.
got the right thing.
I suggest you kick him square in the balls.
It's a reasonable
One clean shot to the ball.
Just one good shot. I want his voice to go up a few octaves. Ah, Harbinger, we meet again.
So if it's immune to charm, it can't be immune, but I don't think he's immune to charm. And it's got to be a reasonable request, yes.
He has all kinds of weird new abilities.
I know.
which
We'll see.
Don't
We'll see.
know. He's almost definitely an evildoer.
It lasts up to 8 hours as well. So, I am going to. It's just got a Wisdom 17 save.
Come home, Altibo. Come home.
And I am going to suggest.
Where's home?
Where's home?
It's not a noble mansion.
Don't have one.
Just a little house, not suitable for a
Got-
following horse.
I've got a tower I don't own.
You are not able to judge who is true or not. Come to the North Woods, speak to your mistress, and judge for yourself if she is evil.
Clutch.
No! I will not! I will not! I have been used and abused, and no matter how much I stood there and tried to fight at your sides, you treated me nothing more than a common horse, a joke even. I will not go in front of you to be struck down. I have new, better allies in the service of Darius that will do good. I'll see you on the field of battle. My hooves will strike you down.
We will pray for you.
It's a 19 on his side.
Okay. Good try.
That was good. Oh, that was good. Good suggestion.
Ravaran, meanwhile, looking around. Drops.
Altibo's with our best friend Ravaran. In a canyon. Darkness. A dark, gloomy canyon. I suspect he's back west of Brudel. There was a canyon there.
Doing what?
He is persuading Altibo, who's still in his new
Nightmare.
flaming black look.
He's got full Terminator.
Yes, to strike you down, that you have misled him and lied to him and you are evil. Which seems to be, Altibo seems to be falling for that line. I did try to suggest him to come and see us, but he's quite a willful horse. Although he did complain about being called a horse, that's probably part of the problem.
Yeah.
I suspect you may next see him when we see Ravaran.
Why does he?
He's now
It's
taking.
like he's got a personal vendetta.
Who, Ravaran or Altibo? Sorry, I'm losing the...
Ravaran.
He just knows how to twist our nips at the moment. We need to get rid of him.
He uses emotional leverage.
Yes, he does. Oh, God. How can we...
What better way to let you lower your guard than to...
That horse. Was he under a spell?
I do not believe he's under a spell. I believe he is an intelligent creature who feels misled. He is, of course, transformed, which has possibly had an effect on him. He probably sees anything that was once good as evil, and anything that we class as evil is probably aligned to his motives.
Potentially. For him to think Ravaran knows anything about the gods.
Ravaran is persuasive.
When Ravaran was speaking, it was a much more reasonable tone than when he speaks to you.
Yeah.
There's no smarminess.
Is he capable of that? Surely not.
Ravaran is a skilled orator.
He's led a large number of people to do his will. He's playing into Altibo's wants, isn't he? Altibo hates you. He's feeding that hate.
He should rescue him one way or the other.
He's probably magically influenced by whatever transformed him. I can do it again tomorrow.
I guess we'll face Altibo and we'll face Ravaran.
I don't think we can actually do anything about it now. At least we know he is
He's alone.
being cared for, not on his own.
There is a chance that he'll come to his own senses. Spend enough time with that man and you'll see what evil actually is.
We'll see.
I got a tongue puller, especially made for Ravaran, made out of silver. You see a jewel encrusted kind of black tongs I have with his name on it.
Yeah.
That's sitting on my belt for that one day when I pull his tongue and go.
Right,
Remind me not to
have
get
you
on your
thought
bad
about
side.
talking to someone?
What's that, sorry?
Have you thought about talking to someone?
I'm talking to you. Where's that drink?
I imagine when you get to him, you will just kill him and then keep revivifying him so you can each have a go.
Yeah.
Yes.
We will speak with dead with him after that and just say I'm a twat. I'm a twat. Yes, good.
How did you die?
Remind me, I need a bedtime
He
story.
Speak with Ed, he doesn't have to agree with you. You are a twat.
I said go back to death.
Is there anything else we need to do?
We should make our way north.
We should find Malamir.
Oh yes.
And Corin.
It's on the way. They're both on the way.
We should get some horses if we are going to head as far as we can.
I heard there's a cart shortage at the moment. I'll walk past.
Sounds like more shopping.
You wanted to set someone about research before we leave.
Yes, I feel that is something I would probably be best doing when we're at Wolfspine.
Okay.
Garr revealed some. Are we alone?
Yeah. After that, prick's
Yeah,
probably
he's gonna be watching.
calling back.
I think I would.
There's an orb there.
Oh, he's heard all that. He could suck a barrel of Dixie.
Hello, Ravaran.
Hello.
How are you?
Well, I must say I feel quite intruded upon.
Oh, you know how it feels now then? We thought we'd return the favour.
I'm glad that you've learned how to do it. Your skills are growing. I was always right that you should lend them towards the right side. You and Dramos.
Perhaps you could persuade us one day.
When you have developed enough, I'm sure you'll see the light. Is there something I can help you with? I thought we'd wrapped up our business.
I stumbled onto yourself. I wasn't looking for you. I was looking for Altibo.
Oh, that would explain how you did it so easily.
Yes.
How's Malmir doing? Can't see him there.
No, he's well, no, Malamir's always up to something.
I can't explain how close I am and have been to him.
Yes, I believe you shared. Yes, you shared an experience with him.
And there's an awful lot going on in there, you know. If I were you, I'm not sure I'd trust him. The thoughts that go through that man's head.
I prefer to trust those close to me and rely that they will return in kindness. Perhaps naive of me.
Perhaps.
He's not let me down yet.
Yes.
Apart from moving out, I'm still a bit.
Well,
Won't get his deposit back.
the good thing about yets is they're yet to come.
They are yet to come. And what's your interest in Altibo anyway?
Do you know, I just stumbled across him. Complete coincidence. I really hope I haven't set the Harbinger up. I don't want to feel upset at me.
Oh, she's very glad he's got someone caring.
She's such an understanding woman.
Yes.
Yeah. Altibo, it's a happy meeting. He has a unique set of skills which are particularly valuable in my current endeavour. But look, I've said this before and I'll say it again, and I mean it. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I don't see any reason why our paths really need to cross again. I've got what I wanted, you've got what you wanted. You can carry on doing your thing, and I'll carry on doing mine. They really, our objectives don't cross.
So what's your next thing?
Well, I just can't help but feel that if I tell you, you'll make a beeline for interfering.
Well, is it? You tried world domination. That didn't quite work out.
I didn't try world domination. I stood next to someone doing that and profited greatly from it.
Just profit is in your mindset.
It depends how you define profit.
You aren't going round cutting hands and tongues out.
That is so last year. I found that there are other ways to harvest power. And Kelos was on the right path.
Oh, you're looking for godhood next.
No.
Oh, souls.
Look
So
what
are
happens if you
collecting
go for
souls?
godhood. Everybody wants to strike you down.
They do.
And with fate wandering round, you should get on that.
Oh, I thought you were with fate.
No. I'd consider standing at the side of fate, but that's standing very close to your crosshairs, and I really don't want your arrows and fire falling on me. As I said, I would prefer if our paths just diverge from here on. I'm happy for all of you to continue existing. You continue your journey of personal growth and learning things. The beast Gartok hitting things as hard as he can with as little thought as he can. And Harbinger just being the naive slave to the gods that she is.
Can they hear this, by the way?
Probably not.
Through the telepathy.
Telepathy, so.
Yeah.
Depends if he's telepathically talking to them individually or
No,
not.
just to you.
No.
You're seething with anguish and
They
pain.
all bring a unique set of skills.
And they do. They do. And I'm glad you're finding them useful. Rebuilding my own enterprise. But I don't want to bore you with the details. Look, I've tried to kill you. You've tried to kill me. It just doesn't get anywhere.
It does seem a bit tiring trying to kill each other.
It does. It does.
It doesn't quite work out.
It does. So I give you my word. I will no longer interfere with your whole kill the gods thing, and you leave me on my own path, and we'll die at an old age and happy.
That sounds like a good plan.
It does seem like a good plan.
I will await your next treachery.
You should check yesterday.
I will try, yes. Okay. Until next time, we should chat again. I do enjoy a chat with you.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Good luck. May... Which one's the sardonyx? May sardonyx smile down upon you.
As you know, I put some faith in the gods, but I trust more in magic.
Very wise. That's why I like you above all the others.
Well, thank you. I have a small soft spot for you at times. Your power. But
It is boundless, is it not?
it's impressive at times.
I don't want to have to use it to kill you all, but if you come after me again, I will. So,
Noted.
good day.
Good day. I will dispel the...
Okay.
Crank call him again, try and flog him some windows. Just keep calling him all hours of the day.
I think he'd be quite hard to locate, actually.
Yeah. Ooh, what a twat.
I presume he was here.
Ravaran, yes, we had a good chat. He's...
An arsehole.
No, he's actually being very reasonable and just asking us not to get in each other's ways.
Yeah, because he's
Until
scheming
Till we
with
have something we want.
half a soul stone or whatever that thing was at the top of the tower of
He
Garr.
did leave something slip, which is he seems to have found a new way to harness power. I think it might be to do with souls.
It will
That
be.
fucking
I identified that storing vessel. Malamir has the other half. That's exactly what it is.
And the
It is.
magic is not right.
Dark magic. It's the magic's role.
Well, if he is interfering with how magic is working, it definitely needs sorting.
Mm-hmm. Even if he wasn't, it needs sorting.
Yes, but priorities.
I don't understand why that is not a priority.
Is
It
it
is.
more a priority than fate?
Yes.
Possibly. But it is one of many things that needs sorting.
It's on the list. It's
Is it
number
more
2 or number 1.
priority than establishing a temple of Darius in town?
He
You
is a
can't do
major
everything.
threat.
He's not at the moment. He's off doing his own thing.
He could just pop
Gathering
up at any
power.
time.
But we could pop up at any time for him.
Well, yes, I
Why is he
think
going to
that.
provoke us?
He
We're a genuine threat to him. Why is he going to provoke us?
he just cornered Malamir when he was on his own. Cornered Drummond. He could just do that at any time. Kill one of us on our
But
own.
then if that's done, then it becomes a priority.
Yeah, and one of us might be dead.
We could die in lots of ways before then.
Yeah, I'm.
He's one of many risks we have.
Let us sort out the quarry, get some horses, get some people who know how to quarry. We need to go to the one which is working. We need to establish the second quarry. We need to go to your farm, the tower.
Those are immediate things we can affect.
Yes.
Going
Only
after
shot.
Ravaran is a whole other endeavour.
It's the next thing.
He had 2 creatures behind him as well. Must have talked to Malamir.
What do they look like? Were they similar
Just
to
like
the ones we saw in
empty
Wolf's
armour husks that
Was the
seem
armour
to...
the same as the ones we saw in Wolf's Spine?
Or even the same as the ones we saw when we first met him.
There was an armoured warrior, wasn't there, that came into the mayor. Was it similar to that?
Not dissimilar.
No, very similar, but not the same.
No. people in that army?
Well, well, one of the bits I saw seemed, bearing in mind I'm looking from a viewpoint, Altiva's viewpoint, seemed to be empty of any creature, an empty. It was stood still, but I imagine it could move, otherwise it seems a bit false to have just two bits of statues.
Something that we need to be wary of. We
We'll
need to...
go and grab Mal and we'll go and get some ponies.
Where did Mal go?
Yes, where is Mal?
Temple of Garr.
Temple of Garr. He's still there, yeah, just hanging out. Okay.
For the moment.
Quick 10 minutes.
So some of us go and get some horses,
I'm
some of us
sure
go and get Mal.
Of course you
Oh, sure. No one can bug me in
He
here.
against his tombstone.
You're like forever pushing the quick save button, aren't you?
Yeah.
I will go speak to the stonemasons. They should know who can quarry.
Well, don't you want to find the state of the quarry first?
There is a
Who
quarry
land
which we...
turned upside down.
So there is a quarry which we own, which is working, which we need to check out. We have not seen income come in for some time. There is a quarry which we have ownership of that needs setting up.
Yes.
Do you know if they're still in a fit state? Is the equipment, because the stonemasons will turn up with their hammers and go.
Hence
Doesn't
why
go
I
in.
wish
We
to speak to
were-
the stonemason and find out what is needed.
We were in the quarry investigating a disturbance there
Yeah, we dealt with that
with a
some
purple
time
worm
ago.
when the dragon hit the tower.
I was going to say,
Was
yeah.
it the dragon?
We
Or
were
was
out
that-
and down then. And that's
Yeah,
what
well, they did the same thing.
hit the
yeah.
tower first, I think.
Yeah.
So that was the working quarry, but the other quarry has been long abandoned. It was there was a small cave that way. It's quite near the tower.
Yeah.
There's a tower
The
of
other
Silver
side of
that
the
way
woods.
as well. I've consulted my map. The
That
Tower of
was the one
Silver in the
That was
middle
the one that was in the middle
of
of
the
the woods.
woods.
That was in the middle of the woods.
That's where we fought the bishop. It was destroyed.
The other one, I
That
believe,
destroyed?
maybe something to do with Sartonics.
There was one to the far. There was a
far
broken old
northwest.
tower. There's
Yes.
orcs were living in
And
to
that's
the
the
west.
one I wish to go to. That's what I was talking about.
Well, we can describe that later. I suggest we make a move. Otherwise, we sat here
Yes.
by house.
Let us make a
Let's go and grab Mal.
Okay.
I shall head to what's the
Vexia.
shops? Vexia.
Vexius.
Well, we need to speak to Malik. He'll put on a cart.
Yeah, I just need to speak to the stonemason. So I'm gonna head that way. You
Okay.
guys.
We'll go get Mal. Yeah.
Okay, you go and get go over the Temple of Garr then. Can I help you?
We're looking for Malik.
Mechlin. Well, the High Priest is busy and usually does not like to be disturbed. He is very tetchy about not being disturbed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know. Is there anything I can help you with?
You finding Malamir and disturbing him?
Well, he's in his office. He got very angry at me last time I disturbed him.
Let us disturb him on your behalf.
You are more than welcome to. Thank you. I'm aware of your reputation, and we've talked on many occasions. I'm glad you're here. Perhaps you can shake him out of whatever power-hungry disease has overtaken the man.
Power-hungry disease?
He's not acting like himself. I do worry for him.
What do you mean?
The way he talks to the staff and the visitors to the temple. Strange noises coming from his room.
Oh, that's nothing unusual, actually.
When he's not there.
A lot of responsibility's been put on
Still
the
on
man.
serious.
What kind of noises?
Just noises of, even though there's no one in that room, things moving around. I worry for the state of mind of the worshippers here who need peace at this time. Unusual meetings with strangers and thugs. I know he's your friend, but if he is your friend, perhaps you should try and help him. An intervention, perhaps. Something to calm him down. Maybe he should step away from these duties for a little bit and leave them in the hands of someone who's more in touch with the people, and then he can deal with these issues
For your,
with his friends surrounding him.
for your context, he was put in front of his own god.
That would be very stressful.
He is on a righteous path.
I worry he's taking too much on.
I trust him. Believe.
He probably respects your power, but I'm not sure he respects the common man that walks through our door looking for peace.
His sole objective has been restoring Garr as the harvester of souls.
He's your friend, you know best. I just
No,
wish...
I'm just reassuring you that his intentions are the establishment of Garr in his rightful seat of power.
And my intentions are only for his continued health.
We have a shared
The next
interest
time
in his health.
he barks at you or something he doesn't like, remember that he was put in front of Ankelos on his own. He is a stressed man, but he is on the right path.
Now, I can take his barking. I have been ready for death for a long time. So his threats mean nothing. It is the way he treats others. He looks at them, the weak with hungry eyes.
Really? I see.
You are his friends, though. I'm sure you will. I'm sure he will find some comfort in your company. By all means, disturb him, but I wish not to be shouted at again.
We'll ask him to treat you more cordially.
Well, yes. He has this high priest here, but also the tower. He should focus on the tower.
Are you fulfilling the duties you're...
No, I am just a servant. There are others ahead of me who would do the role more ably. My skills are just talking to those who have recently lost, helping souls pass on.
But not sending anyone prematurely
Only when their time has come.
when they're already dead. Not at your hand.
No.
Just checking the record.
Just edging them over the edge.
We have known each other a long time now.
I only wish to see those who are bound for death to go to Gar's embrace and beyond. That is all I've always wanted. And for my trouble, I have seen a succession of borderline megalomaniac chiefs to this premises.
You've had some strange bosses. I'll admit that.
This is the thing that worries me. I have seen your friend as a visitor here, and now his tendencies. I wonder if this job is too much for anyone.
Well,
We will talk to
he
him.
is in direct communion with Garr. That is saying a lot. I'm not sure many of the other priests here have been able to.
Indeed, I've never heard the word of Garr myself.
We have been in front of him multiple times.
It's quite terrifying.
Don't think we need to make him feel that bad.
No, but
You have seen Garr yourself.
Yes, we've spoken with Garr.
You have been in front of Garr and returned.
been in front of the six. But there is a reason we have. We've had to do things, horrible things. So
I understand. I respect your power and position. Just heed my words, and please do not tell Malmir we talked of this. I do not wish to see his ire inflamed.
praise Garr.
Praise God.
Praise God. We'll walk on through the temple.
Okay.
Nod to any clerics I see. Knock on. On his door.
Recklin, I said I'm busy!
I'll
I will not be
pound the door.
disturbed! Hang on, please.
Praise Imogen!
Open the door very cautiously. Unlock. Oh, thank God.
You locked your temple door. You seem to be very angry at Mechlin. What's he doing?
Forgive me, I've just woken from it. A rest. Give me a moment. Grief, come on out. I'll send Grief flying out the door.
Yeah. Okay.
Take a step forwards and close the door behind me.
91248, Tom.
9142, 91428, 2148.
That's the
91248.
Beverly Hills,
91248.
9120.
Can I get a glimpse inside? Because Mechlin's kind of piqued my curiosity as the door comes out and out. Can I just...
Yeah,
Can we
he's
get
got
something?
it's an office space with a desk, nice chair. There's some. Did you put the cloth back? There is a font filled with a dark liquid. It looks like a chest of drawers and chairs at the other side of the table. Wardrobe, yeah. A perception check.
Splots all over the floor.
It's two random guys standing perfectly still.
Yes.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. There are some blood splattered clothes on the floor.
It's nothing new in our line of work, to be honest.
And yes, there are two what look like to be priests stood against the wall with hoods covering their faces.
Praise Imogen.
You've been praising Darius in there. There's blood wraps on the floor.
I'll lock the door behind me as it's closed.
Okay.
Hang on, there's two others in there. Have they got keys?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Why are you here?
We have places to be.
Indeed we do.
We heard
Not
you're a man
travelling.
about carts.
Not travelling with us.
You remember, Garr gave me a vision that led us to the skull of Sartine.
Mm-hmm. We found it.
Mm.
It returned, is it not?
I feel I've been like I've received another vision, a calling, one might say. It will be clearer in time, I'm sure. Indeed, I have a cart, and I'm ready to travel.
Did this vision give you a direction of travel?
Of course. I'm travelling north.
Good.
Good.
What is this
Miles away.
calling?
I will try and explain it on the way. At the moment, it is still a little hazy. Where will you go?
We have a number of stops in the north. The quarries,
Quarry.
the towers,
Mm.
Breador,
The Great Green.
possibly, yeah, Great Green.
Great Green,
Possibly
my
Wolf's
farm.
Line.
Farm,
What's
yeah.
your farm's doing?
You speak of all these places, so blasé.
Not blasé. Just where we're going.
You speak of Breador, the Great Green, places we've encountered close to death before.
If we
All
don't
of it
go,
with a goal to take down Fate.
Hence why we are travelling together, is it not?
It is.
Rather than alone.
Just surprised by your tone is all. Seems more like a shopping list than an actual careful path. So be it. As I say, I have a cart ready, and it's suited to my style.
Tell us it's the kind one. Tell us you brought the kind one.
I've not.
It's the black one, isn't it? Yeah.
Black one.
we plan to get horses and ride, but it is worth noting that if we do teleport, if Janos teleports us somewhere, there are a number of spots we could go. You won't be able to take your cart, just in case you were precious about it, of course, Naomi.
Then allow us to plan our travel in advance. And then the cart rest somewhere where it will be retrieved again.
That's a good idea.
I've lost 4 horses. 2 have escaped. 1 has been killed. The other,
Was
the other,
one mauled by a creature?
the one probably died of diabetes. No, what happened to Eminem?
Are you auditioning for like Band of Brothers 2?
So,
Oh no, come on! Didn't he get killed by the meteor sword? By
one of them, yeah, that was it.
Meteors.
Fucking caravan killed my horse. Yeah.
Most of him.
Did one get killed by a creature? Was that
The war.
the one by the
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
our like. We
That
didn't
was
really care about
Yusuf.
those horses. They got murdered.
They were turned into lasagna.
Loads, like Persepolis got stolen by those people who took them off to that other town.
I can't see what Altiba's upset about.
Yeah, shit
job looking after horses, didn't
yeah.
Let's be honest.
So entitled.
One
Every
job he
other
had.
horse got
One
cooked.
job.
Oh.
Look after the
Take
horses.
the camel.
And get into that right.
He's lucky to be alive.
He can't die. He just gets summoned again. He's in endless madness.
North.
Yeah.
Buy
No.
horses.
We'll buy horses.
We're buying some
Myloc's
nondescript ponies.
Okay. So you're gonna head out, yeah?
Fucking horse.
All right. So Dramos meanwhile has gone to the.
Oh shit, which trouble?
Sneaky bastard.
I'm assuming Thomas will be with us.
I went off to the stone museums.
We'll be
I
waiting
wouldn't
for
forget.
you. as in-
Yeah.
Okay. You head off there. When you went, where was Vexia's?
Been a long time.
Yeah. So, and a lot of the buildings have changed. You feel the first drop of rain on your skin. Looking up, the morning's blue sky has given way to dark clouds. Yet, it's unusual as these first drops of rain fall because the sun is still beating down. The cloud apparently is covered enough to bring the rain, but left still gaps in there, allowing the sun to shine freely down upon Mist House. You look at it thinking you should perhaps step up the pace or find some shelter before you get soaking wet. You don't mind the warmth, but a bit of cold rain is of no enjoyment to anyone.
Just like today, it's been hailing today.
Finding eventually the large yard that forms Vexia's stonemason. It's a building with a fenced off area, and you can see piles of stone built up into it, into the yard. Several of which have been made into sections, which are going to be built into columns later. You go within and are able to secure an appointment with Vexia immediately. She works in an office, papers piled up, plans. Please, sit.
Sit down.
What can I do for you, Dramos, right?
Yes. It's been a while, Scarra.
It has been a while.
We are finally, after many attempts, in a position where we are going to look at setting up the second quarry.
Oh, that's excellent news. Town desperately needs the stone.
I need to understand who would be best to help clear the grounds, set up the various bits of equipment, whatever is needed.
If we can get that in place, that's great. I if I can get a work order in line with the town council, then I will employ additional labourers and get to work on it, bring it into the shape of the People's Quarry.
What would we need to set up the quarry up there?
What
This
do you
is
need?
not something that I am. We took over a quarry which was already working.
Very true. We'll need to clear the ground, depending on the state of it. It's not clear as a quarry? Is there undergrowth?
There is. The last time I was there was certainly undergrowth, and it is near the northwards.
We'll need to scale the size of it. We'll get workers in there, clear anything that's grown in there, get down to the stone, see what we're working with. We'll need a labour force. The amount of labourers we hire will affect the speed and quantity of stone we can bring. We'll need to build reliable, flat, secure roads to bring the wagons backwards and forwards. Stone is a heavy material, as I'm sure you appreciate. We need good roads for that. It's all labourers, hard, burly men and women to do this job. And then skilled craftsmen to cut the stone into the appropriate shapes.
I understand. Is this something I work order?
Absolutely. Yes. Our workers increased exponentially. It seems every disaster that's fallen this town has only led to more work for us.
I believe it is quite a lot of our stone from the other quarry which comes here already. So.
I believe so. Well, we... as long as I feel I have the work, I can employ the staff, and there is no shortage of people who need work.
We already own the quarry,
Mm-hmm.
so getting the work order should be fairly simple.
I understand you have connections with the council. I'm sure there'll be no problem at all. You can hear some commotion outside.
Look around.
She looks. Yes, so you get that work order, and we'll talk again.
Of course. Did you hear the commotion?
Well, there's always people running through the streets. I mean,
I'll look back outside.
Go back outside. About the same time as the rest of you exit the temple, the sun beats down, first drops of rain, moving across the yard, heading up towards the main street. All goes dark. Slowly at first, it's just like dimness. You don't even glance up thinking that clouds have covered the sun, which makes sense given the rain. But the darkness grows and grows, creating an eerie purple haze which covers all the streets and everything around you. You look up and see the sky is still clear around the sun, but it is now a black disk, a total eclipse. There's a roll of thunder in the clouds, a brief flash of lightning, and then another. And another. Thunder rolls again. More flashes. At first far away, but now seeming to arc straight across the town. One striking down somewhere beyond the buildings. People are starting to panic and run left and right. Drama, you see the same thing as you come out. Everyone's running up towards the market square. What do you guys want to do?
Are we due an eclipse? Fucking history check or something there? Are we just trying to...
You can make a history check.
Is this out of normal before I start panicking and go full PTSD mode? Oh god, not even worth
Seen an
it.
eclipse? Would we have seen?
6.
What's an eclipse?
Alright, we're
Round about
drop
one.
the visor.
Yep.
Look at one of those lightning strikes.
Okay.
Is there a tripod in it? Just immediately.
I
Oh
think
my
War of
god.
the Worlds.
Yeah.
I think by the time you've seen the lightning strike, it's already gone.
Okay.
You know, it's a flash, isn't it? You can look roughly where it is, but it would have hit beyond the building somewhere else.
We should move to where the others are.
Don't stand under something. Shit.
Have we bought the horses yet, or were we heading to the horses?
You just came out of the temple.
Okay.
Is this sort of concentrated in an area around the town? If you try and look further out, can we see sort of normal skies, or is it?
It's
general
cloudy
effect?
sky as far as you can see in every
Okay.
direction. There were clouds distantly this morning when you got up, and blue sky, and now it's all encroached in. But it would seem like the open part seems directly over the town.
Right. I think we should move to the square.
Yeah, definitely move.
I'm going to start running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
Is
square.
it heavy rain, or is it rain?
No, it's not very heavy. Just drops are falling. Not heavy enough to match what you would expect for a thunderstorm.
Yeah.
Okay, you start running up towards the market square. Everybody else, you're having to force your way through other people. Dramas, what are you going to do? You're a little bit further away.
That's a very good question. What am I going to do?
Do you want me to leave you and then you can chime in? Okay. So the rest of the group, you start making your way up towards the marketplace where you can see a platform, normally where the gallows are, currently ringed by priests in robes, where one stands with his arms outstretched.
Any iconography?
Yeah,
Fate.
There's no doubt about it.
It was told. He predicted this, and he knew that this was coming. Inevitability. Brahm, he said to me, the sun will go black and all of our plans will have come to fruition.
As soon as I'm within 120 feet, I'm going to cast silence upon him.
Okay. Silence. His mouth moves. You see him. His head jerks to the side, arms outstretched. He starts to rise from the platform, feet floating through the air. Hear me. The voice, unmistakable, Fate's tone comes from this man's voice. The silence disappears and the voice booms out across. All is as I have foreseen. And that's where we're going to leave it.
I got a Ravaran and a Fate section. I didn't get them on my bingo card tonight.
However, on our bingo card was not finishing half the list.
Oh, it was definitely afterwards.
Yeah. So the priest of Fate's floating in the air.
Yeah.
Fate's voice is booming out there. Everyone can hear it. The whole crowd.
We know it's in town.
Can I hear it?
No. Just in the vicinity of the marketplace.
Okay,
Shit.
All right, there you go.
Shit.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Oh.
Back inside. Not had one of those sessions for a while.
I know,
We're
this
gonna
room.
good